Shout out to my grandpa. Nigga put a pants on every morning. Went to work.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not taking no credit away from that, but I'm just saying on the basis of survival, like sometimes it's a little much to just put all the expectation on the average man. Now, I think in order to like what you're saying is qualities of a high performing or an exemplary man in society. And I think
I'm not, because I just gave you the Wyoming example.
Okay, nigga, we're not in Wyoming, nigga. We're here.
Yeah. No, you can be
talking about nigga. You're here.
But I'm saying there's other examples.
I get it.
Your tone's unnecessary. I'm saying there's other examples.
That is insane. The way you've been talking to everybody.
I don't even know who you are. I didn't even want to do this podcast. I don't know who you are. You want to be real? You want to really be real? I hit this nigga. I say, who the fuck is this girl? Why are we doing this?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to him about that.
And I'm a part of the panel, so I'm going to speak.
And we're back. Your boy X, RPMX, and everything social.
Castro Nero 88.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on all platforms.
Today we got some special guests in the house. Introducing.
Yo, it's the kid, Mr. Lewin.
And your favorite everything, Empress Claire.
Bow, welcome to Uncommon Sense. So let's continue the discussion we're having off camera. What exactly is a pastor's child? Or pastor's kid? Is that terminology?
A PK is a pastor's kid.
Okay.
Right? And they're kids that grow up in the church, grow up under scrutiny, have to go to Sunday school, night service, all the things.
Right.
So that's what pastor's kids are.
Okay.
But they're also known to be very wild and very unruly.
Right.
Because they grew up under all that scrutiny and underneath all those rules.
Right.
So they're usually wild.
So it's like what they say about the girls who go to the all-girls school.
I couldn't speak to that. I've never been.
But just imagine,
school.
they got all that bottled up horny from the lack of interaction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
they're busting at the seams.
In a lot of the church scandals that I've witnessed, it's with pastors' kids. They're getting caught smashing after church choir practice. They're going to youth convention and they're doing. I went to Multi Church of God Prophecy. Nobody can.
No. Do your thing.
You know, so like. I said that you give pastor's kid.
That's crazy.
Like, you know, you have decorum on the surface, but deep down.
Jesus.
You're an unruly child.
It's giving me ran
Apparently,
through.
I didn't even realize
ran through. Holy
what?
That's what I told you.
On
no. We're not having that.
That's what I said to you, though.
No, you said that about Ryan. You called Ryan a battery thing all the time.
No, I called him a battery. I called him a battery too, but I said, I think you're ran through.
That's fucking crazy.
I said that.
No, you didn't. I'm not lying.
I did.
No.
I think you might
definitely
not.
Did not.
I think because you're
I would have coined it on the disrespect and nope.
No, because we were talking about something else, and then I was like, no, I don't think certain things about you, and you're like, yeah, because if you called me that, then that'd be a disrespect. But I definitely said I think you ran through, and you're like, that's crazy.
That's good. Yeah, that's super crazy.
That was your response. You're like, that's crazy.
How we get there? How you just meet somebody and say they look ran through?
Right?
How do I like? Is that
didn't you grow up in the church?
Yeah, so
matters in that environment. Did you walk up on somebody and tell them they look ran through?
Is different, fam. The church in Malton is different.
Sometimes I just say things.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm more humble.
Sorry, but like, it's like a thing. Like, have you ever gone to a Ashanti and been like, you look like you have DSLs or something like that?
Okay, no, but even that's not even comparable because that is evident. Like, yo,
evident.
You got DSLs, dick sucking lips. That means your lips are big.
So what makes you think that I'm automatically sucking dick? Why can't I be a lesbian?
First off, I didn't say that.
I'm just saying in the
so
scenario.
you're co-signing that introduction? Like you thought that was blessed? Like, what direction are we going right now? Like you think just walking up and telling someone they got dick sucking lips?
I would never say no. I was knocking it down. I would say like no. That like one.
That's evident.
That's like you. Look at Cuz, for example, right?
So you're saying it's more justifiable because I can see it?
I think
as like a physical feature?
No, because
rather than like an attitude?
No, because someone having a physical attribute is more easily identifiable than someone be like than the status of someone's fucking character.
This is not the argument I would have chose.
I'm just saying.
All right,
dick sucking list. What does that mean? Look at Cuz. What do you mean?
No,
I don't know what we're doing right now.
Hold on, what happened?
Nothing. It got messy. Okay, madam. Everyone. Moving on to more wholesome.
More
wholesome and humble subject matter.
Struggling to say wholesome, huh?
Hey, man.
Love that for you.
Crazy. If a man cries during an argument with his partner, is the relationship over?
I think we should refer to the expert.
Jesus.
Yeah, start there.
It depends. What are we arguing about? Like, are we getting at each? Are you crying because I'm getting at you, or are you crying because you're just frustrated. I think there's.
I'm gonna say frustrated and crying. Frustration, crying.
No.
If a man's crying, like he's been arguing with his woman for God knows how long over the milk or whatever it may be, but you can't reach a point of resolution.
No,
you frustrated this man beyond belief. Tears start to roll down this man's eyes.
No. Now, if I make you cry, that's different.
All right. Mandem.
If a man cries,
yes.
And what was the follow up?
What's the question?
Is the relationship over?
Is the relationship
over?
If your woman makes you
cry, if a man cries during an argument, is the relationship over?
Out of frustration.
You're arguing with your woman back and forth, you start crying. You know what I'm saying?
Your child, like,
I don't get the correlation though. I don't get that.
Lack of
Some people cry because they're frustrated.
Yeah,
So
they don't know how to like use their emotions properly.
I would just say, well,
I
basically,
guess you're trying to establish why is he crying?
No, but I mean, like, why would that mean the relationship's over?
The correlation is because usually, the whole correlation is the correlating men. When men cry, women lose respect for them. That's been like kind of a thing on the internet for a long standing time. Like, your man gets,
I've heard that.
Yeah, right. That being said, I'm saying at that point, if you cried during actual communication with your woman, you're arguing with her, you start breaking down in tears because you're frustrated. Do you feel as if your woman will lose respect for you?
I think it's a possibility, bro. It's a little subjective because it would kind of matter, like, what are they arguing about and things like that. But in a general sense, I think you should avoid crying in front of your girl. That's probably like the strongest thing to do.
I'm looking at that, like, if a man gets to the point where, like, he's crying, he's probably at his breaking point. Like, at that point where he's probably initiating some tears, he might be at his breaking point for something, but just cry, like, if you're doing this on a regular, like, if this is like, you just have to be maximum frustration we're talking about. Like, if you're just doing this on a regular, then I don't know.
Can't be crying every argument.
No, that's no. That's, you got to learn how to resolve better.
I think the question was based on like the one-time incident. Like, will this trigger the end of the relationship? Because like now she doesn't respect.
No, because I think the situation that like that's the situation has to be a certain, like, you can't just have a weak conversation. This is what you're frustrated about and cry. Like, I would assume this would be like.
I think it depends on the conversation.
Yeah, like something really like detrimental to the relationship.
Fair. Well, hypothetically, if your woman loses respect for you after witnessing you cry during a vulnerable moment, vulnerable argument, would you constitute as, did she ever genuinely respect that man?
Shit, like, that would be tied to the first. And it depends what the argument is about, bro. Because if it's something frivolous and you start crying, I think she's valid for kind of thinking you're kind of a bitch ass nigga, you know? But like, if it's over some serious shit, like, I don't know, some like life changing shit, and like, I don't know, the man's at his wit's end, and it's the one time that he cried and she broke up with him, then yeah, she might not have respected him from the jumps though.
Word. Do you guys feel like, is it the same notion as if a man gets beat up? Let's say you're walking in the road with your girl, she starts an argument with something, and now you got offended. See? She started an argument with two other men. He gets beat. You get beat up as a result of the altercation. Do you feel like your woman will respect you less, even though you were offending her honor?
I think the kind of woman that would put me in danger probably already don't really respect me in the first place. She don't respect nothing. So it's like, the fact you even put me in that position after I lose, you probably have even less respect than you started with. So I wouldn't trust her to stick around after that, no.
Valid. Would you feel differently about her if she got you beat up?
Yeah, bitch, you got me beat up.
Well, like, no, but
I feel like I just got beat up. That's how I feel. And it's because of you.
Would you break up with her as a result of this?
Getting me beat up?
Well, like, that wasn't her intention, but obviously the situation, the altercation led to this.
Yo, you gotta try your
best. She probably gotta go for her intention. Bro, like, cause how'd you get me into a thing? Like,
you know, niggas just go 0 to 100.
Cause yo, you say she got me into it.
Like, yo, she started an issue in a public setting, right?
She's a liability. It's different if a nigga's trying her and I try offend it and then these niggas just cook.
No,
that's
she's
different.
popping off.
Like, are you a weak nigga if you walk away from the situation?
I'm leaving her. You're a liability,
I just
bro.
want to know, like, she's there while you're like, wait, babe's not listening. They just gotta go now. Like,
Lewin, your girl starts an argument at a restaurant with two niggas. You fending that? You walking away? How you handling that?
I run a tight ship, buddy. My girl would never do that.
Let's say she didn't.
She would never do that. I can't even entertain this because she would never do that. I don't know how niggas bitches be outside, be under, have them under control. I don't get that. What do you mean? Woman, why are you arguing with a man in the first place? Why are you talking to another nigga in the first place?
I feel you.
So many layers of why.
Yeah,
there's too much happening for it to get.
Why is all this happening? Yeah, it's crazy as
So
hell.
under the, I know it's an impossibility because you have your bitches on a tight hold, but let's say it did happen.
Okay.
How would you react hypothetically to a situation of this fashion?
I wouldn't talk to her no more.
That's it. Would you leave her at the place where the altercation is occurring? Like, would you leave without her?
No.
Would you discipline her in private?
I wouldn't discipline her at all. I would just leave, and then that's it. After that, I wouldn't talk to her again.
Yeah, I don't even think there's discipline in that.
That's crazy.
You
What is
gotta
she, a
be
dog?
beat up.
And then
Like,
discipline her.
Sometimes
What the
things
hell?
happen. Have you ever caused an issue for a man in public while with him?
Yes, but unintentionally, actually.
Well, that's what the whole basis of this. Everything was unintentional to begin with.
No. It was unintentional, as in like.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let it go.
Me.
It's okay.
The side sounds intentional. Like, well, as a matter of fact,
No. It really
was
wasn't.
all my fault.
I'm just sighing because all this played out on social media.
Oh,
So Ashanti took a man from me. Okay, they are now together.
Oh,
Right.
We're not whatever.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. So she took the man. They're doing their own thing. I've moved on. Whatever. We're just dealing with an issue of I'm his surety. Okay. I'm saying go with your next shawty and make her be your surety. He's saying no. I'm like, you're on drugs. So anyways, I got him off as my surety. They're looking at me like I'm a snitch because you know when like you change sureties, you automatically have a warrant.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this stuff.
Yeah.
No, anybody?
Yeah.
I don't do that much jail. You know what I'm
I don't do
saying?
jail.
I'm much more experienced.
You gotta go back.
Okay,
you
well,
gotta
sure.
get a whole new program.
So when you have to get a whole new surety, like
Basically, you gotta get
program.
bail
get a
again.
whole
You
new
have to get bail again.
Yeah.
You have to
Okay,
get bail
I got
again.
you. That makes
Right?
sense.
You're inmate
So
now.
they're looking at me like I'm a rat, whatever the case is. Me and her have our own issues now because she claimed that she was my friend. So we already have our own side. So anyways, I'm outside. I'm talking to my ex. We are having a conversation. She comes, she confronts me. We start fighting. And then the man that left me for the shawty starts fighting my ex. Kid you not. There is no talking. There's nothing. They start fighting. Then my ex gets jumped. So my ex is now looking at me like, you got me jumped.
Facts, you did.
Right?
100%
But
you did.
that's the thing. I didn't know that the guy and the girl were there at this event. I had no idea they were there.
Always be.
You ain't do it on purpose, but if the nigga didn't go there with you, he wouldn't have got beat up.
No, he never even went there with me. My exes are at the event as well. And I went to the event to
So
support.
even just knowing you got his ass
Yes,
whooped.
just knowing
That's crazy.
me. So that's why I was like, Like,
And so, yo, he's your ex, so I'm assuming that changed things.
oh no, we've been exes. Like this is
No, but like...
No, like, yo, did the relationship survive the beating?
yeah, no, we're cool. Like he was mad at me for a little bit, but then once he heard the
Like,
ins
how
and outs,
was it when you guys went home?
we never went home. We
They
never
didn't go
got there
together. They didn't
go together.
Like,
No, I literally just seen him there and was talking to him.
oh,
That was it.
Crazy.
poor guy.
Yeah,
Poor
no,
guy.
I felt so bad, but
So you get niggas beat up.
I don't get niggas beat up. I don't. Honestly,
It's not that nigga.
honestly, I'm as wild as I
special.
might be in a relationship. I'm very traditional. I don't start issues with my man because I believe in protecting the house. You always protect the house. So I'm not getting into no arguments with no man unnecessarily. If I am starting an argument with a man, it's because he violated me. That's it. That's all. So no, I don't do that. I can't.
That's valid. That is super valid. Yeah, I'm not tolerating no misbehavior in public. If you put me in a compromising setting, yo, buddy, that's the you compromised our relationship. I see.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I would say so. Following up. Where should we? Ooh, you know what? Hit it with this. Not too. How honest is too honest? Is it wrong to tell your partner you don't respect them? Now, this could involve the way they think, they express themselves, their interests, their hobbies, their ambitions, or feeling like they aren't mentally up to your level. You still love this person, but you may not necessarily respect them. Can you communicate this to that, or is that wrong? And have you ever been in a situation where you haven't like fully respected your partner on a level?
Fully respecting your partner.
Yo, it just sounds crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm just saying, like, how honest is too honest?
I don't respect like certain aspects of like her character or certain shit she does.
Could be her interest, the way she expresses herself, her communication, their ambitions.
Yo, it really depends what the thing is.
Friends.
Because yo, if it's fundamental to them, like, bro, that's who the person is. So you might be stuck. Like, I don't know if there's improving that. You know, like.
What was the question?
How is it?
I missed the question.
I said, is it okay to like? how honest is too honest? Is it ever okay to tell your partner that you don't respect them? And then I list off as like a variety of interests or areas where you may lack the respect, such as their interests or hobbies, things they find interesting, shows they watch, their mentality, their ability to express themselves or communicate with you, conflict resolution.
But respect's a kind of strong word for that. Just because they don't watch, I don't like a show they watch, I don't respect them. That's what
You could, I subjective.
Hey, that's not, hey, yeah, saying like I don't respect them.
Yeah,
sounds like, yo, I don't rate
somebody
you.
I don't respect.
I don't like certain behaviors.
Yo, I don't like that shit that you do over there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's kind of like different, you know?
That's fine. Yeah.
Because the way the question sounds like, yo, I don't rate you because you do X, Y, and Z, right? So if it's just, yo, like let's say, I don't know, you got bad habits, bad eating habits, you eat a bunch of bullshit ass food, you don't exercise, and I don't rate that. Yo, I think I could say that. It doesn't mean I don't rate you.
Right.
But I think you yourself would be better if you stopped doing that. And certainly my experience with you would be better if you stopped doing that shit. Yeah. And I don't think it's crazy that I say that, especially if I'm just matter of fact. I'm not trying to diss them.
Right.
It's just, yo, this is the reality. You know, like where can we find common ground? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I've told a woman who I've been with, like, shit, I don't like that she's doing. She didn't like it, but too bad. Like, fuck, you're with me.
Yeah, I feel like people gotta be honest. Me personally,
I would expect her to say the same shit if she didn't like something I did. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to communicate. So all I'm trying to tell you is what's bothering me. If you're not trying to fix it, then I don't know if you really care about this situation.
Did she fix it?
Some parts, but some parts were just like, fuck. There were just certain parts that I wanted to fix that were more, crucial. I'm like, yeah, she did that. But the other parts, I'm like, fuck, we're gonna have to work on this a bit more. But overall, she was still like, a good person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word. And any takers on this side? No, that's fine.
I think it's imperative that you let your partner know when you lose respect for them.
Right.
No matter whether it's a character flaw or it's something that they're doing. Because at the end of the day, your partner deserves the chance to decide whether they want to be with you or be with someone who doesn't respect them.
Fair. Have you ever been in a situation where someone was doing something that made you think less of them? For example, now, like I said, completely hypothetical, for example, let's say your partner's addicted to reality TV. Have you ever been in a situation where you would say, yo, I can't be with you if this is what you're going to watch or this is what you're going to consume? And on the vice versa, it would be like if a man's consuming podcast content, red pill content, like, yo, if your woman's like, yo, I can't be with a man because I don't respect that you watch this stuff. I think it's degrading or demoralizing to women. Do you think that's appropriate to share?
Can't be with them?
Yeah, like this is a real problem. Like basically, if your partner wanted you to stop enjoying or consuming content that you enjoyed because they felt,
so I just don't watch it around them.
They would prefer you don't watch it at all because they feel like,
they can only do so much.
You know what I'm saying?
So like what? This girl watches some shit that I think is retarded. Like she's there watching Baddies or like watching fucking
Love Island, Baddie, yeah, some shit
I
like
think
that.
It's retarded
Completely.
And then so what? Now what? What am I doing with it?
Well, you know what I'm saying, is it okay for you to tell her to stop watching these things? Yo, you're gonna be my woman. Stop watching this.
I don't know, bro. Cause like fuck,
it's TV. Like,
right?
That one's tough because like I get it, like that shit's retarded. Like you probably, it's one of these ones. Like I could tell, like, yo, you probably shouldn't watch that shit because it's retarded. But I don't think I could tell her, yo, stop watching that. Okay. Like I feel like I should probably just find a woman that doesn't watch that if it's that serious,
Cancel that subscription.
Valid.
Yeah, but you could tell her it's retarded. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Because on the flip side, I used to see a lot of women simply getting mad at the idea if you watch anything from Andrew Tate when he was in his prime. Remember, like, oh, you watch Andrew Tate? I can't talk to a man like that. Or you watch Joe Rogan? I can't talk to a man like that.
I had a girl unfollow me for that. Like, posted some shit like that. And she's like, oh, you agree with this? I'm like, yeah. She's like, bye. I'm like, hey, bye. What the fuck? Like, no.
I think it's an unfair equivalency because watching baddies, although it is trash, it's not harmful to your partner. You know what I'm saying? It's not encouraging ideologies that is harmful to your partner, right? Whereas if you're intaking red pill content where they're saying like women don't deserve this or they should be da-da-da-da-da, I think it's a little bit different.
You know what? Okay, so to that, because I get what you're saying, but to that, I will say that I think that trash TV has more of an impact on consumers' mentality and their thought process than they would probably be aware of. So it's like, for example, when I caught a glimpse of Love Island for the first time in my life, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Now I realize, I don't know what episode, probably like episode 7 or some shit, or 6 or whatever the fuck the newest season is, right? My first time ever seeing that shit though, I was like, this is bad for society. And people don't even realize why. Why? Because, you're normalizing the level of retarded that's going on screen. Like, everyone's just making out with each other. I didn't understand the premise. I didn't see any benefit. I didn't see anything. Fucking hold on. Let me get my thoughts across better. I didn't see the point in the show. Now I understand that people are entertained by seeing just naked people. Oh my God, they're kissing together. But I fundamentally think it normalizes a bunch of concepts that are harmful. I think that women start to see this shit and like, it's hard for people to differentiate from reality. Like, I think that it normalizes what they see on TV. And as a result, people start acting like this in the world. Me personally.
Yeah, I think like the red pill stuff is an ideology, so they're more so like telling people like this is how you should live.
Exactly.
But at the same time, exposure to something like could normalize it, because there's a lot of women. So you got a lot of guys that follow the red pill stuff. You got a lot of women that emulate what they see on baddies. They behave like that.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? So arguably both of them would have an impact on the audience. So if one's bad, then the other one, like I would say, is bad too. So it's not.
I definitely don't disagree. I think they're both bad. I think it's just the degree as to what is harmful versus what's not. Because you could even bring that argument over to video games. Like GTA is not a good game. Like that is not normal life, but repeated exposure to that. Like I'm just gonna go out and do a rampage or whatever.
Do you think there's more Andrew Tate wannabes or more Baddies wannabes in the world?
I think that's an excellent question. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give it like the slight advantage to Andrew Tate guys.
Think so?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say.
Do you think you see more men that try to behave like Andrew Tate than there are women that behave like the women on Baddies?
And I'm telling you yes, and I'm saying this as a dancer who dances both in Canada and in the States.
Do you think you have a baddie characteristic?
Do I have a baddie characteristic?
Yeah, like do you like if somebody talks shit to you, you're not swinging?
No, not all the time. No.
You talk everything out?
No, the majority of things I will talk out. Okay. But I also have always had a bad temper. That wasn't because of baddies. I've always had a bad temper.
But when you see a show like that, it's like, shit, there's more of me.
No.
More of me is crazy.
No, not at all. Because I don't agree with getting blackout drunk all the time. I don't agree with smashing everybody. Like, it's just not, certain things just aren't in my character. But I will say that I have a terrible temper.
So
I'm quick to drop an address. I'm like, I'm not into the talking.
But it's more than just the fighting thing. Like even like the way that women carry themselves and trying to like commodify relationships with men. I feel like a lot of that stuff is normalized by those types of TV shows. And I see like a lot. It seems to be more accepted in the female demographic than the red pill stuff is accepted in the male demographic. Not just red pill, but guys trying to like emulate an Andrew Tate. Like you said, like watching that content would have an influence on them. I don't see as many guys walking around trying to be like Andrew Tate as I see a bunch of women trying to emulate like a Young Miami or the type of women that are on the Bad Girls Club, Baddies, Love and Hip Hop, stuff like that. I see way more women going that way than men trying to be like Andrew Tate.
You know what? Visibly too, it does make sense. You can kind of visibly identify a woman who subscribes to the baddie mentality and ideologies. Like there's a look to that where it's a little harder to identify someone who's like, oh,
yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't be able to see exactly what this guy's thinking, but I see a lot of women that are mirroring what I see on those shows.
Agreed. I don't disagree. I also am gonna say that a lot of those men who subscribe to that red pill ideology, you're not really going to be affected by them because because you're a man, they already see you as an equal. There's not really any point to puff up their chest to you because we're comrades. They do that to women.
But women do that to men.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to explain why you might not notice it as much. Like the Andrew Tates around you.
Well, also just like literally, I'd have to talk to that guy to know what he thinks. Whereas I can just see the woman. So I'm just giving a bly as well. As much as I'm saying I see more women, it's also kind of like by default because like they're presenting the way that they think.
Yes,
and
100%.
how they dress. Whereas a man, you don't know if this guy is red pill or what. Like you wouldn't know that.
Agreed.
If your partner told you they loved you but didn't respect you, would you fight to repair it or would you leave immediately? It's the last little question in this segment before you move forward.
I don't know. As a man, they're the same things.
Yeah,
you can't even love me if you don't respect me. As a man, that has to be intact. So you don't rate me. That's like
I can respect someone I don't love, but I can't love someone.
It's a childish thing. Like I don't need to be with you.
You can't love someone. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Wait, you can respect someone you don't love, but you can't love someone you don't.
That's like
you don't have. Is that just in a romantic sense, or is that in like any sense of life?
I think they're speaking in a romantic sense.
I was speaking specifically for this situation. I was talking in the context of that.
Because the sentence was big.
Like her love for me is correlated to her respect for me. Like if she don't respect me, like she could love the idea of me, but like certain shit she can have boundaries with because I don't rate this guy. This guy can't tell me what to do.
Fair.
So it's like, then what the fuck do we even have? Like I don't want to be with her.
Fair.
Respect matters. I'm not gonna lie. Respect matters.
Well, for a man, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same?
Can I love someone that doesn't respect me? I have in the past. I don't think that I can love a man and not respect him, though.
See? Okay, so that actually,
different.
it actually...
100%. I think it's different for men and women.
Yeah.
I cannot love a man and not respect him.
Fair. Well, that concludes how honest is too honest. Now, special guest in the house, Lewin. Tell the people them about what's going on in the world, man. We had some great accomplishments drop over the last month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell the people them. Yeah. Introduce them. What's going on,
what's
bro?
up, Mr. I was waiting when we were gonna talk about this shit. Holy fuck, we started this podcast talking about church and shit and fucking prostitutes, nigga. What the fuck?
Retention,
I
nigga.
just won the Canadian Screen Award for Best Comedy Special, which is the highest honor in Canadian entertainment. So then that was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Congratulations.
And
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then Friday I put out my first solo comedy special.
Sick.
So that one's out, and it's like I think it's trending number 14 right now on YouTube. So we're doing pretty good with that. Yeah.
How long is it?
That's solid.
So the
Just
comedy
under 40
special, you
minutes?
won the award for it. It was in collaboration with other people?
Yeah, so it was like me and 8 comedians doing one show and Russell Peters. So it was 8 of us all on one show.
Okay,
shout out Russell.
Yeah, that's a legend. That's some legendary shit. Yeah, congratulations on, obviously you've carved your name in the Canadian Hall of Fame for comedy, I'd say.
Definitely, I'm the greatest, especially the ones out of this our generation. I'm the number one. Period.
I respect it.
Talking shit.
Yeah. There's nothing nobody's doing that I haven't done, or they haven't. Anything they do and they see me do and they say, "Oh, I could do that too."
Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to this comedy, was it an album or the special? What's it considered like officially? Is it a comedy? I've been seeing you.
It's a special, but the album. When I say album, it's the audio version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
so
what
the
I'll.
special is the visual. So a lot of comics they don't have. You know what I'm saying? They don't do the visuals. The visuals cost money, so they just do the audio.
Right.
You know, and they put out the audio album, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. But
Cool. So then
we're in the YouTube era. You might as well.
I do
get the
both.
Footage.
Put out both. Yeah.
I think people love to see the audio as well. I mean, the visual as well. What I was going to say, what makes this project special from other projects you've done in the past? And like, you've been doing comedy for many years.
Yeah.
What's special, significant, or stand out about this?
This is like the first body of work.
Yeah?
This is the first full body of work that I'm putting out like to the whole world. Like you don't have to come to a random show and see it. Like,
Solid.
Yeah.
How long did it take to compile? Like, I guess how long were you working on this project for?
I don't know. I've been a stand-up comedian for 15 years. So I never put one out. It's just I never felt I was ready to do it.
Okay.
So
what made you feel like now is the time?
I'm
When
good.
did you start working on this project?
Oh, I've been doing some of these jokes. There's a joke in there maybe 5 years old. There's a joke in there was like 3 months prior to writing. There's a joke I wrote the morning of, So it's like what I felt was the best at the time. But yeah, I have a lot of like material. So like I'm already doing the special. Like we have a few people bidding on the rights to the second special. So that's gonna be a full hour. This one's only 36 minutes.
Okay.
Just under 40. It was an hour, but they edited some stuff out. Yeah. They took some jokes out. I won't put
Make
those
it more
jokes out.
friendly, yeah?
Huh?
Make it more.
Digestible, I guess. Some
That's the
jokes.
extended version of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put out the extended version. So the next one's gonna be really cool.
Nah, but what made you decide to do it now? Like what?
Oh, because February made 15 years since I started. So I was like, yo, let's market with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
Oh.
Would you say that this is your best work to date?
That's out for you guys to hear?
Best set, I guess. Like,
No, it's not my best. Well, yeah. Right now, yeah, 100%.
That's what I said. Best set to date. Yeah.
I would say, yeah, it's done very well. Yeah, some of the jokes are ironed out. Yeah, there's no involved. So it's just right to the point. I think it's good. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, number 14 trending on YouTube. Can you believe that? And I ain't get no support from none of these blogs in this city, none of these fucking media companies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And they all know it's there. They see it. They support everybody else, but it's all good. Suck my dick.
Did you
It's
reach
all
out
good
and
and
send
suck
it to
my dick.
anybody?
Reach out to who? I'm number one. They know who I am. They reach out to me. I'm
So
not.
is that a no?
You could take that. You could take whatever answer you want to hear. I'm number one.
I
You
never.
think when Jay-Z dropped his album, he called local radio and said, "Yo, I got an album coming out." It's Jay-Z. So no, I didn't reach out to nobody. If that's what you're wondering, they got my number and they have my contact. You can sigh all you want. I'm number one on every platform.
Hey, if you're saying that
Talk
you're
my
number
shit.
one,
I'm number one. I don't gotta just say it. Look at the facts. You look at the history. Everybody in this industry been doing what I've been done.
I'm just saying.
And the numbers back it up.
I'm just saying.
I wish I should have brought my Canadian Screen Award. I put it on the table right in front of you. That's an Oscar. That's a Canadian Oscar.
You
find another nigga right now.
With that.
Huh?
You might have to walk with that. Still get the side bag going. Just keep that out.
It's only because it's only because it's Canada. Niggas try to side eye it. If I came in here with an American Oscar and I put it on the table, niggas would be like, oh word.
Well, I think it's also just the Canadian industry as well, right? Because like I'm not as familiar. Well, first I'm not really in the acting world, so I don't really pay attention to stuff. But I think the Oscars, the Grammys, they're just so big.
No, just because America,
when you see the name, everybody's gonna recognize it. But I don't think it's so much like, oh, you have a Canadian award. I don't respect it. It's just they're less familiar because of the publicity of the other thing. But you find out a nigga is the number one in anything. You gotta respect. You could be the number one in Uzbekistan, fam. I don't care. You're the best nigga over there, fam. Yo, I rate that because you're the best. You see what I'm saying? So gotta put some respect on it.
Yeah.
Would you? What was I gonna say? Is there? Do you do shows overseas? Like, do you do shows in America?
Not in America yet, but I've done Europe and I've done all of Canada.
Okay, I want to say, okay, so you've done Europe. Is the reception different in Europe, like when you're touring out of Canada?
Like, I mean,
like in terms of like the crowd, like or how people respond or rock with the performance when you're performing not in Canada.
No, I just switch up the material depending on who I'm talking to.
Okay, because I've seen the one where sometimes like because of like certain context of what the jokes may be or whatnot. I've seen black comedians come from the States and try to use try to say the same shit and they kill it in the States, but they come here and it doesn't go over as well. And they're using the same material, but it's not hitting the same.
Because in America, they're talking to black Americans.
Yeah.
Over here, they're talking to Caribbean people. They're talking to Africans. They're talking to Canadians.
Right.
So it's not the same thing.
If they're not familiar with what you're talking about, you lose that relatability and then like your joke's just not gonna hit. Like maybe a couple people know, but then the whole room not
like if I'm making jokes in Toronto about Indians and I go to America and do the joke, I'm gonna switch it to Mexicans.
That's valid. No, I've been saying
same population.
Nah,
yeah, but they wouldn't get it if I said Indians because there's
they don't have
niggas in LA that don't know what an Indian is. They think they're all Mexican.
I don't know how Tim Hortons over there.
No, I don't know if they do actually, but they do.
They do have a couple. It's not as big.
They don't have Tim Hortons.
They don't. They just don't have the same link up with the Indian people. It would be Mexicans. Mexicans is probably your best.
Like I have an Indian comedian lives in LA and they think he's Mexican.
Indian comedian
like Fez.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like Fez.
You never
Fez
saw
on the 70 show?
Yeah.
What does he have to do with Indians?
Because he looks Indian.
He looks kind of Indian,
but he's.
I guess because he's a little darker.
He has an Indian look to him.
He has an Indian look to him, but he's Spanish.
Where?
Yeah.
Was Fez the pedophile? No, that was
no. That's the other.
That was
guy.
Hyde.
Yeah, that's Hyde and the main one.
Yeah, he's in prison still. They got rid of him.
Topher Grace Petty too?
No,
you said the main one.
Ashton
Ashton. Yeah.
He has rumors on him. He didn't go to jail.
I thought he was.
Yo, Bear Man have allegations, you know.
I thought
I
A
remember.
lot of men have allegations.
I remember he was with Mila Kunis before she was of age because they worked on the show.
Yeah.
That's where the allegations might have started.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
So what was your biggest takeaway from the special?
That I'm really the best. To be honest, that's what it was. I liked it. It was good to put it out and do it. Fuck, the reception's been good. Yeah, so I'm happy. We did 3 shows in one night. We sold out all 3, and then they picked the best one out of the 3.
Word. How long does it take you to write out your jokes? And like, how do you decide on which ones you're gonna use for the show?
Oh, for the show?
Yeah. Like when you're planning a set, you know what I mean? And so you got to sit there and think of like what you're going to do. So how long does it take you to write that up and how do you decide what you're going with?
It didn't take me too long to write like the set list, but like it just depends on like the night. Like so on an average night, it just depends what mood I'm in. So like yesterday I did a show and there was a bunch of like women in the audience. So I just used all my material that I had about bitches. You know? I just want to talk about what they want to hear. You know? I'm not going to talk about men. I mean, girls all the time. I talk about like men and relationships and stuff like that.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I usually put the set together before I go up there.
That's the R&B comedy.
Comedy's crazy. This guy lets a button down for it on stage. Dim the lights a little bit.
Show up with a rose.
Yeah. Do comedians have ghostwriters or is that taboo?
You shouldn't have one. I don't know.
I don't know if that's a thing.
It's a valid question.
No,
it's a valid question.
You know what it was? Because we talked to the artist last week and then we're doing the whole ghostwriting thing.
Yeah.
And then so When I was thinking of questions for today, I'm like, yo, do comedians do the same shit? Is there like behind the scenes?
Not at the
niggas write
level
jokes?
that I'm at yet. Nah, it's probably like when you get to like
Kevin Hart type shit.
yeah, because then at that point you're doing so much that you don't have time to do everything anymore. So like Paul Mooney's written jokes for like Eddie Murphy and stuff like that back in the day.
Is that taboo though? Like in the comedy world, do you guys respect that the same? I know it's like in the rap world,
I look at it
niggas
like
diss
rap.
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't rate a nigga that someone else wrote a joke and you said it. That's not funny.
Yeah, like you're not even funny. Like
if it's on TV, that's cool. Just write a script. But if you go on and deliver it, nah, it's not cool. I don't like that.
Would you write a joke for somebody?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's valid.
100%.
Valid question.
Yeah, I would write it from their perspective. So if it's a white boy, I'll do it. Like example, I have a comedian friend who gave me a joke and I use it because it was he's a white guy, so he's like, I can't say this from my perspective because it involves the N-word a lot.
So when you would, so when you
he's
would,
at home just thinking a bunch of nigga jokes that he can't say, and he can't wait to link up with you so you can use them.
He's dying to link up and tell me.
because I'm assuming like if you're gonna write for somebody, like you have to like you would have to show them how to deliver it.
Nah, I just give him the joke and you deliver how you want to deliver, nigga. If you want to suck, you suck, bro. Like the jokes that Eddie Murphy's delivered off of what Paul Mooney wrote for him. Paul Mooney wrote it very stagnant, but Eddie's gonna take the joke and jump around with it. You know, just based on his personality.
I thought it was like, oh, I write the joke, but yo, you have to say it in like this cadence.
Nah, they
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
because that's what makes me. They can't copy that. The cadence, yeah.
Nah, I feel you because in reference to ghostwriting for music, like you're gonna hear the reference track, how the song is performed, aside from things. So like that's a valid take. I get the question.
But can't people also write music or jokes with you in mind? Like, have you ever heard like like let's say someone wrote a song for Nicki Minaj and they have Nicki Minaj in mind. When you hear the reference track,
That was like Dr. Dre, like with the Eminem,
Yeah,
he wrote
yeah,
The
yeah,
Watcher.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
like,
people
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
I think
That's what
people
I'm saying,
would do
like,
that.
Eminem.
I can see
And
if
Jay-Z
you're writing a
wrote
joke for someone and you know that it's like Dave
yeah.
Chappelle talks like this.
Yeah.
I would hope that you would write that joke with his cadence in mind.
I'm even pretty sure Dave Chappelle, like Kyle Brennan helps Dave Chappelle write a lot of material I've heard.
For his stand up or for when he did the show?
Yeah.
I know, I just assume those.
I know when he had the show, there's a group of writers. Like
Yeah.
the studio hires them
Yeah.
as well.
I just
right?
imagine that, like, yo, you have a team. Like, I imagine you would still use your team after a certain point when your brand is so big.
Nah, someone like Chappelle, nobody can write what he says.
Yeah, all right.
I don't think so. A lot of his jokes are very much storytelling. So
Fair.
it's just like, how can you make up a joke about owning the fire or like bidding on the firehouse in your town when
Fair.
that- you know
No,
what I'm
that's fair.
saying?
That's fair.
Have you ever had someone steal a joke from you?
Stealing a joke. Nah, I don't think so. Because
I've
my
heard-
jokes are risky. So you can't really.
I feel like niggas are afraid to steal your
Niggas
jokes.
can't say what I'm gonna say on the stage.
They break in the house.
Have you
and
ever
say,
been
Yeah, I've had
accused?
niggas accuse me of stealing jokes, and it's funny as hell. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you're gonna ask?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Like I had somebody did a joke on my show one time, and then I went home and I posted like a meme that was similar to the joke, and he tried to say I stole the joke. I was like, nigga, this meme is like 12 years old, nigga. The fuck? It's just coincidence at the time. But I've never gone on stage and said something that another comic said.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I feel like the comedy world is like the man to move like how the rappers would move if they're in like a group setting. It's like everybody's just under. It's like, oh, I'm top comic. You can't talk to me.
No. Yeah. I wish it was the opposite. Like the comedian world is fake. Everybody's fake. Everybody want to pretend to be friends and shit and be nice and stuff. But I don't.
Like niggas is funny,
it's
but
just-
not
it's
off
the
camera.
It's just the industry. It's the industry. Everybody will friend you up to try to step over you. So,
But
I
like,
don't-
so in regards to that, like, obviously there's a level of like cordialness with when you're meeting peers in the space. But like when you're meeting these people, you like shouldn't. I don't know. I just feel like if you're navigating this space, you would know that these people aren't really your friends, regardless of how cordial or how friendly we are in this interaction. Like we don't know these people.
Is
Like
that-
we don't know each other from nowhere.
Would that be specific to comedy or is
No,
that
that's
like
what I was just saying. I was
every-
just saying that in life, right? So that's what I was saying, like in the entertainment space.
no, they look. Some people look at it like coworkers. We just work together. That's how a lot of people look at it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Have you cultivated like, I guess, friends in the space?
Yeah, I have a couple people. I don't hang out with them all the time, but I got a couple people in there.
All right,
I invite them out to hang out. Yeah.
So how do you like how do you know when your jokes are funny? Like, yeah, it's funny to you, but like, do you test it out on somebody? Like, how do you know if a joke is funny?
Well, like, I'm the standard, like, for me. So, like, if it's funny to me, it's funny to anybody that has a sense of humor, I think. That's how I write them. And then in order for me to know for real, I got to try it on the stage. Like I got to go up one night and just say
So
it.
there's no nigga you call like, yo, let me hear it. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I was about to ask
I
that.
got to say it in front of somebody, like on a random small show with 20 people in the crowd or 10 people in the crowd. I just got to practice.
Oh, so you use the smaller
Yeah.
shows as like the test run, and then and you gauge from there.
And you practice it. Yeah, like every special you've ever seen, like a Chappelle special and all that stuff, they've done that same show 100 times in different rooms, smaller shows. Like that 4-hour show he did that in like 15-minute sets 5 times or 4 times. You know what I mean? Okay. Several times. Like he'll do, Monday night he'll do the first part, Tuesday he'll do the second, and he'll just do that over and over till it makes sense. And then
collect it.
Yeah, once it's all good and worded properly, he'll order it. He'll structure the order.
Would you ever do sketch comedy? Or do you strictly want to do stand-up comedy?
Sketch comedy is fun. I wouldn't be against it, but I'm a better stand-up comedian. I think a lot of people try to blend the two and they lose the ability to do one correctly.
Some people are better at one than the other.
Yeah,
you know, like some people like maybe their movies are good and they wrote some of the script. You know, maybe TV shows are good, but the stand-up kind of like.
Yeah, like the Richards brothers. They're some of the best sketch comics we've ever seen.
I don't know. I think Marlon Wayans is like that though, where he I think everything he's done in terms of it, like his movies, his shows and all that, I thought that was funnier than his stand-up. I never thought Marlon Wayans was funny during stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think his stand-up was.
But I do like.
Go ahead. But so Marlon, when you say he's not funny, that's just like your opinion.
Yeah,
but
I never laugh.
he can do it though. That's the ability. A lot of people that do sketch, they can't even do 5 minutes on the stage.
Fair.
Yeah, so Marlon, whether I don't like Marlon stand-up. Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
So his hour on stage, I don't like it, but people do.
Yeah.
But there's the other niggas that do sketch that can't even go out there and do 5. Marlon can give you 3 or 4 different hours.
No, that's not. I even seen was it Theo Von that bombed on stage? Because like sometimes the skills aren't always transferable, right? Theo Von he bombed his Netflix special.
Some people are situationally funny.
Yeah,
you see what I'm
I don't
saying?
think Adam Sandler's. I think he's terrible on stand-up. Horrible.
I even know. I'm not lying.
He does.
Didn't even know he did stand up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He is horrible. He is definitely somebody who's
like, you know what next one who I think is not that funny on stage, but I like his movies though. Mike Epps.
I like.
I even think I don't think it's bad, but I think his movies are better.
I like his stand up.
I like him better back in like the era of Comic View.
When it was raw. When it was like more raw.
I just felt like his characters were funnier.
Yeah. But
Def Comedy Jam and shit.
Yeah, Def Comedy Jam and stuff like that. But like.
I like Mike Epps more as like the character he plays more so than like his comedy.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
His comedy is never
Hart,
that.
I think I don't think he's funny anymore. I think
he was funny though.
He was, and then I don't know what happened.
I think he just commercialized it. He's like McDonald's comedy almost, you know, because even his movies, bro, they're with
the Rock.
Corny.
He might be Harvey.
He's with the Rock. He's getting different kinds of paper.
Disrespectful still. Put some respect on Kevin.
He's more like Harvey.
Man said Harvey's.
It's a little bit more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's Harvey.
Nah, but in terms of money though, McDonald's makes way more money. And Kevin Hart is like one of the highest, if not the highest paid comedian out there. He's he's amongst the top.
When you start doing movies with The Rock.
Seinfeld is the highest paid comedian.
And I never found him funny.
The Rock or Seinfeld? Me neither.
You think Seinfeld's funny?
No, I think he's a piece of shit. He's a pedophile.
Not the person.
He's a pedophile and a Zionist. But his show, I didn't get the show. I didn't understand the show.
It took such a dark.
It got dark. It got dark.
I didn't understand the show. Like it's
I didn't like Seinfeld.
I just don't even know how he makes so much money.
I didn't mind it. When I was a kid, I never thought it was funny.
Yeah,
the Soup Nazi. Yeah, that was funny.
And they sell it to Netflix and stuff like that. Well, lease it to Netflix, so he's getting paid every year off of that.
Yeah, I thought
he's almost at $1 billion.
Yeah, he makes like
that's crazy.
A couple like bare millions a year off of that.
He's like 800 or 900 million, something like that.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's fair. Get any more questions on your list?
Yeah, I got one too. This screen keeps going dark. Well, speaking of Kevin Hart, actually, did you guys see the Kevin Hart roast?
I didn't watch it in
full. What was the white boy's name again? Hinchcliffe.
Tony. Oh, the roast. Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah. So a lot of people didn't like the choice of jokes that this guy made, and there was another white comedian. I forgot his name, but they made like racist jokes during the roast.
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
I like Shane Gillis.
So you as a comedian, a black comedian, I'm gonna ask you: were you offended by the jokes made at the Kevin Hart roast?
Which joke? Like no.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Nah.
The George Floyd one.
There was a George Floyd. He made a few, but the George Floyd.
Tony Hinchcliffe jokes were so good that Kevin Hart got up and applauded them. Like so like one of them was Kevin Hart's ancestors were so short they were hung by a bonsai tree.
Yeah, that was
how crazy funny that is.
I'm not lying, the bottle joke made me laugh. His ancestors came over in a bottle.
Yeah, you know, like what the fuck?
That one made me laugh. I won't laugh.
I don't like when people get fake offended, especially white people. White people are the ones that are upset about these jokes, and some random black people. It's like, but everything said in that room should have been kept in the room. Like this is what a roast is. It's not meant for it's not meant for everybody.
Like,
So you don't think they should be televising roasts? They should be private.
Yeah,
events.
like Chelsea Handler was mad afterwards because they kept calling her a whore and shit the whole night. But during the show, Shane Gillis literally said, "Hey, so is anybody gonna wonder why Chelsea Handler had dinner with Jeffrey Epstein?" And he's like, "It was a private dinner too. It was 7 people." And then she tried to pretend like she doesn't know the nigga. I've never sat at a dinner table with 7 people and I don't know these niggas.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So, and then
I didn't watch it, so I didn't know that he said that. I only saw because people were like having issues with it, so I saw like the highlights of the issues. Funny. You know,
every controversial joke, Kevin Hart got up and like applauded it, and like Shane was making fun of Cheryl's dead husband, but like he made it clear, like, yo, I called her before the show and like told her these jokes. Yeah. So why are you guys mad? Cheryl's dying laughing this whole time.
That's funny.
Yeah, a lot of people are offended by it. Even people were like saying basically like Kevin Hart's a sellout, like he should have said something, should have offended black people.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know. They expected some kind of reaction. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask a comedian.
It was what's his name? That former ball player, Steven something, and he tried to page him talking about, yo, you need to apologize for that joke.
Yeah, because they tried to say they said because Kevin never gave any stipulations. That was wrong because when Brady did the roast, Brady gave stipulations. So Brady said you can't make any jokes about my no, it wasn't the family, about I think his kids or his relationship with
when he kissing his
the
kids?
coach. Yeah, or his relationship with the coach.
This guy was kissing his kid. He kisses his sons on the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do.
So you couldn't talk about the kids or what's the coach's
It's a little
name?
bit too all-American.
Belichick. Yeah, that was it.
You don't even apple pie like that.
So my next question is, should there be boundaries in comedy? Like, is there such a thing as taking it too far as a comedian?
No.
It's just anything goes?
I think so. Is there boundaries? I'm not going to say boundaries,
No,
but
should there be? Because that's basically the debate people were having with Kevin Hart.
The thing, if it's funny, then I think it's fine. I think distasteful is different than like.
How do you determine distasteful? Because that sounds very subjective.
Yeah.
Is it funny? Is it distasteful?
I understand what you're saying, but this is where the line gets a little blurred. Like it's because what may be distasteful to me may not be to somebody else. You
I'm
get
sure
what I'm
we've said at least 1,000 distasteful things on this show. So
As long as it's coming
what I
from
understand,
a
right?
sincere place. Like as long as you're trying to be funny. Like I make so many jokes about Indian people. I have Indian friends and I fucking love Indian people. But there's comics out there that really believe what they're saying. Like there's a big comic from Canada that made a whole thing about the mayor, the Chinese mayor. Mm-hmm. His whole stick is making fun of the Chinese mayor.
Oh, yeah.
And his crowds are like super MAGA and redneck whites and shit. And they fucking die laughing. Like when I did the show one time, I started the show off by saying, yo, I know what you guys are thinking. I didn't pay money to see a black guy. And I just got that out of the way. They cried laughing. Ha ha, he's so right. You know what I mean? So them niggas is really racist. Them niggas is really fucking.
If I heard that from the crowd, he's so right. Like,
yeah, bro. Them niggas really mean that shit sometimes. Yeah. So there's people out there that are mean. Yeah.
So you think the intention is what determines?
It all comes down to the intention.
That's valid.
Legitimacy of the joke.
I think if you're willing to stand on it,
yeah,
make the joke.
Because
at the end of the day, like when Will Smith smacked got a Chris Tucker. He thought that Chris Rock. Sorry, I always listen.
I don't think Chris Tucker would appreciate that.
Sorry,
no.
But Chris Rock. At the end of the day, when you make those jokes about my wife, you know that there's static between us. You make those jokes, you just better be ready to stand on it. It could be funny to people.
I agree. Like there was a Jewish comedian that made a Kobe joke shortly thereafter his death.
Ari Shafir.
Yes. And everybody was coming for his death. Did you find that funny or distasteful?
I don't remember the joke. I just remember the backlash, and it was so fresh that I was a Kobe fan, so I was like, I didn't want to hear the joke.
Fair.
So that would be distasteful.
But I didn't hear the joke.
Yeah.
But it's like,
so
because of what? Like, is there a time period?
Nah, because a joke like that is good at that time only. If I made a Kobe helicopter joke right now, it's like, bro, okay, 6 years.
If you're waiting a safe period of time, it's no longer
It's got to be good at the time. So I didn't hear how. I'd love to hear it if you can pull it up.
See, that to me is like that's like a hard one. It's like so it has to be. so it can still be fresh that it still hurts
Like I
people, but you
I
can
make
laugh?
abortion jokes on Mother's Day.
Okay, so here, that's funny.
So can you prove this point?
No, but
I like that.
no, that's fine. I like that. I'm not a
Like, alright, fuck
hypocrite.
it.
I'm not a hypocrite. But yo, so Ari Shafir, he's
was the
basically the remarks that were controversial were that Kobe Bryant died 23 years too late. He got away with rape because all Hollywood liberals who attack comedy enjoy rooting for Lakers more than they dislike rape. And big up to the heroes who forgot to gas up his chopper. What a great day.
That was the joke?
Those
That's
were the yes.
crazy.
That's not a joke then.
That's not funny.
That's how the nigga feels. That's not funny at all.
There
That's
was no
terrible.
punchline in
I was
that.
waiting for the twist.
That was just a statement and a dark one at that.
Yo,
bro.
the
I'm like,
nigga said, shout out the nigga that didn't
hold
gas
on.
Yeah, there's got to be a joke to it. I think that might have been him standing on it.
So, okay, so then my
Double
next
check.
question.
I feel like that's him standing on business.
I'm looking for it. That was okay.
Because
Hold
he's a
on.
psycho.
Yeah,
that
see,
guy
there's another one.
He's in Tony Hinchcliffe's world.
So this is a little
Yeah.
similar to the previous question, but when do jokes stop being funny and start being offensive?
When you're attacking them, like,
That was
Yeah.
one of them. I feel like
Yeah.
that. Whenever
Yeah,
that
I'm just there listening. I'm like, that's just not funny.
yeah, like the perfect thing is like when Cat Williams was roasting that girl on the radio.
Oh, she was trying to get at him, and he
Was
flipped it
he
on his
dismantled
Yeah,
that,
he
though.
he ruined
Yeah.
her without insulting her. Like he never called. When you start calling people out of their name,
I
or
got
like,
better
you
hair
so,
than you, bitch.
You so fat. You don't gotta call him fat. That's not cool. You know what I'm
Here
saying?
you go, Cat.
Yo, that impression is
yeah.
incredible. What the hell? I thought that was Cat.
Yeah, this guy did that. He's
Goddamn.
so funny.
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put on. I'm pulling up the clip. Everyone, look to the screen for a moment. Yeah, I'm trying.
This is a joke.
Kobe Bryant
Hold on. Turn it up a little.
Yeah, that's him.
is a god.
No, I definitely should have.
Really?
Oh yeah, so many people found it funny. Like anyone who knew me was like, oh, he makes fun of like dead celebrities.
hold on.
No, I don't regret that one at all.
Zero.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
False alarm. False alarm. Yeah, man. I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my. Oh, I think he's here.
The guy said he's standing on it still. He said
He sounded like, yo, people like
Is
it.
it, do you think that's the one joke that you made that you're kind of like, shouldn't have done it?
Kobe Bryant is a god.
No, I definitely should have.
Well, you
No,
really?
Oh, yeah,
that's the
so many
same shit.
people
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm trying to do it in like quick time. I don't have that ready. I'm not looking for anything. But yeah, basically he said some.
Find it in the meantime.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
He basically said some offensive shit, and people were dismantled. And he, as a result of that joke, the repercussions were he ended up getting dropped by his label, or his management and talent agency found that. Bare shows in New York got canceled, and yeah, people just weren't rocking with him. There's a lot of hate on his social media. People were really championing Kobe.
You know?
Like, Kobe meant a lot to the
he
culture.
He can't go to Philippines. They'll kill him.
Not Tito Kobe.
Yeah, he didn't make a joke. It was just that statement.
Okay, so
That's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, that's not even funny.
Oh, so you didn't even make it? Yeah.
Well, you're just being offensive. Then
You
my
don't even
apologies.
count.
Like, that
Yeah, you're
statement
bothering
was funny
people,
to
bro.
him.
Yeah,
That's what
he
you're trying to
just
say.
didn't like the nigga. That's it.
That happens.
Yeah, that's mean.
I had one more. This is kind of random. I was just thinking, do comedians ever do verses?
Nah.
I don't know why that came to my mind. Maybe it's like I was seeing a rap battle or
It's called a
something earlier.
roast. A roast.
But
back and forth.
the person in the roast is just catching it.
No,
They're
there's
not
roast
going
where
back.
you go back and forth.
Yeah,
Yo,
roast,
I
they
seen
have
that.
that.
Yeah,
now.
they have it on some
seen
Canadian.
that.
Yeah,
I seen that.
that's a roast.
Yeah, it's called roast battle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Roast battle.
I seen like even there's females
Yeah.
in it too.
See,
Like,
okay,
just go
see,
back
that's
and
the
forth.
thing I asked this
Yeah.
shit because I'm like in my mind, like that would make sense. I'm just
Yeah.
saying each other,
But
but I don't know.
The
if,
show's
like,
cap though, because them niggas write the jokes together. So it's like, yo,
That's an
Raymond,
EDAT.
Raymond, where'd you go out?
No,
Bitch,
bro. You need to like,
yeah.
like I want like a
But,
rap battle
on the
like,
street. Yeah, you can.
Nah,
do
there's
roast.
one that I seen where it looks like it's like a freestyle thing, and they kind of just stand here and it's like, yo, start, and it's like, yo, they start getting out like what they wear.
Wilding out.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
like a
no,
real
no.
like
I know what you're talking about. I see
Yeah.
that on socials as well.
Nah, I feel like a comedy versus would be kind of cold because like you could just bring up old jokes, iconic jokes, and then also like make some new ones and roast this guy.
Yeah, but are you attacking him in the jokes, or are you just telling?
You
the
should
best jokes?
still.
Yeah, okay, that's just like a roast, nigga.
So hold on, question. Would you ever do a roast where you're the center of attention?
I'm not a roaster.
All right.
Yeah,
You wouldn't do the one where you're getting roasted or roasting back and forth, either one?
Oh, I would do that one if
That's what I was. Oh,
I
no.
wouldn't-
I was talking
nah.
about the hot seat where you were getting roast. Like, see how the roast came out? Would you do the roast of Mr. Lewin?
Yeah. If I'm in that position, yeah.
Okay.
Where nothing in this roast could affect my career, yeah, why not?
All right, fair.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do these
And then the
other ones.
versus one, you would.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I don't like those ones.
You asking your last question or no?
That was my last
I have a
question.
question.
Go ahead.
Who are your top 3 comedians of all time?
All time. Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, and Patrice. Patrice and Bernie go splits. Patrice O'Neal and Bernie Mac probably split the third spot.
Valid.
Fair enough.
Valid. Madam, everybody would do it.
Sure, I'm gonna do Dave Chappelle. Damn.
I got Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, and Bernie.
Solid.
I'll put Bernie Mac up there. And the third one, I don't know. I don't watch that much stand-up comedy.
There's Chris Rock, Chris Tucker,
Old school Chris
Martin
Tucker's
Lawrence.
funny. Old school Martin's funny.
Old school Martin.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, like Def Comedy Jam days.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of
Because
referring
they would
back.
have like multiple people going
Yeah.
on a run. You know, you had
And like
Cedric
even
Entertainer,
generation, I'm
too.
looking at like a lot of people's favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle, but I arguably think he's the best
yo,
comedian.
even Monique. Monique's funny too. Still.
When
she
he
had a
was
really
funny.
good run.
I'm not
Like yo, I
lying.
like
He was.
Def Comedy, Queens of Comedy. She was
Yeah.
booming. So
What about you?
Me? Oh, I do Dave Chappelle. I like Bernie Mac. I'm trying to think. Who's the last? Who should I throw in there? That's funny. You know what? I like Shane Gillis. I like Shane Gillis right now.
He's quickly gotten up there. To be honest.
He's mad funny, and then like I don't know, like he does like just a different area of jokes that the man don't really hear that often. You know, like when he makes like the Down syndrome jokes or those ones, I'm like, yo, it's funny still. I don't know. The guy makes me laugh.
I think for me, it's definitely going to be Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, and then a toss-up between Jeff Dunham and Russell Peters.
Oh, Dunham and Russell are good.
I think I like Russell Peters more than Jeff.
Yeah.
Me personally.
I'm so sorry.
No,
Ahmed the Dead Terrorist is going to get me every
he never
time.
that never hit for me.
Always,
Never
all of
hit
the
for
I
me.
don't
characters.
know who that is.
So he used to be on the comedy
Jeff Dunham
channel.
was like
Oh, I love
He had,
him.
like,
He's
the
a
ventriloquist.
ventriloquist
ventriloquist
comedian.
comic.
Maybe
Never
if I
heard of
see him, I'll recognize him, but by name, I'm not
I'm
knowing
about to
who
go
he
home
is.
and watch some comedy or something.
Nah, you never seen on like the Comedy Network the was it Ahmed the Terrorist?
Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Never even
The
seen
guy
him.
backs all his things. He's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't hit for me like
You know
that.
what it is? It's like I've never like branched out of like comics that I don't know.
Fair.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Expand
Like,
your
if I-
horizons, nigga.
No, I'm being real. Like if
You
somebody
watch comedy specials?
sometimes, but it's like only ones that I've known. If they like, you know what I'm
if
saying?
Chappelle
Like
put a special out, would you watch it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Like,
put
you
one
know
out
what I'm
last
saying? Like
Friday.
I've
I
seen,
don't
like
know
if
you
I've
watched
heard
it.
of the comedian, if I've heard, yo, you're moving crazy. Don't do that. I got you. I'm
It's okay. I know nobody at the table. It's okay. I know nobody at the
I'm
table.
gonna DM you, fam. If it's not funny, I'm letting you know it.
It's okay.
You weren't even ready for that pressure.
Talking all that shit.
I'm not watching this for free. You're gonna find out.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Madam, everybody, we're gonna do a quick palette swap. We're gonna do a quick fire. I'm gonna ask a series of questions. Everyone knows the order. It's gonna be the would you rather, either or style questions. Answer as quickly and honestly as possible. Usually, the first answer that comes to your head is the answer you should use. And the order of operations will be our guest followed by our cast. You guys ready for this? Quick fire. Kind of easy. Don't worry. Don't panic. It's organic.
Bars.
Fucking hell.
Yo, when laughs come from the soul, it's funny. You know what I'm
that on
saying?
a shirt.
When the laughs
That
come from
was so
deep with
corny, but I'm rocking with it.
Don't worry, don't panic. It's organic.
Organic, yeah.
Yeah, put that on a shirt.
I
so.
I
tell
think you should
bars.
come up with like jingles and taglines for companies. I think you'd be really good at that.
You hear that, companies? Would you rather go bungee jumping or skydiving?
Skydiving.
Skydiving.
Yeah, bungees don't even look safe now. So
Yeah. Did you see the video?
They just murdered a woman.
Yeah.
Somebody just died, bro.
Yeah.
No, hold
But
on.
she wasn't bungee jumping though. They threw her.
dashed her
There
with
was
no
no
cord.
bungee.
Yeah.
They just threw her.
They just dashed her off a cliff.
skydiving, fam.
If those kind of people are in charge, then I don't want to do it.
Skydiving
So,
across the board?
skydiving, yes.
Got you. Would you rather live off of Hall's lozenges or Starburst for a month?
It's a terrible month, bro.
Ooh, wow.
Or Starburst.
Halls. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I skipped one.
That's fine.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I
Well,
can.
we'll come back to you.
I can do halls. I don't like taffy.
I'll do the Starburst, bro. Just it's
Starburst gonna make you sick, fam.
I don't think Halls is gonna do
Halls
much
at least
better,
has
bro.
good stuff in
At
it.
least you're gonna breathe clearly.
Yeah. Eventually, your body's gonna get fuck up, fam.
You're gonna smell your thoughts, bro.
They're gonna have
That's
bear
crazy.
ting.
Yeah, it's gonna be so minty all the time, though.
Fresh.
you got
so
bear
I'm
Starburst.
Starburst.
Bear Starburst in the teeth.
You're gonna have to
bro?
before we move forward.
Yeah.
You want to hold us up?
Oh my gosh.
Stars or Halls or Starburst?
I'm gonna say Starburst.
Walk with a toothpick.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to brush my teeth bare, but it's okay.
That's fine. Would you rather wear Timberlands or flip flops this entire summer?
Flip flops.
This is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Give me the socks and sandals. That's
Like
wild.
flip flops or the
No,
sandals?
flip flops.
Tim's.
Tim.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
You
Tim.
guys' feet
You're
is gonna-
bugging in the
You guys'
flip-flops,
feet are gonna be
Flip flops
rank.
like with the hole. Like,
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know the ones that clap the back of your
If
foot
it
when you
was
walk.
Sandals, I'd wear the
Guys
sandals.
talking about chancletas, fam.
Yeah,
It's not one of
Exactly.
those.
that's a legit.
Ooh. Would you rather bite off your best friend's nails or receive an hour-long wet willy from an angry homeless man?
Bite off my friend's nails.
Yeah, that's the nails.
Hour long is bugging.
Hour long. That's
Like,
crazy.
Fucking me for an hour? I didn't even notice you.
An hour of this, bro.
It's moisture in your ear. Just
Smells too.
And he's
He's angry.
fucking. And
And he's
he used
angry.
his spit too. Like, nah, I'm good.
You bite your brother's nails.
It's not the best option, but fam, fuck.
Oh, that's what it sounds like?
Would you rather wake up each day covered in molasses or end each night covered in KY jelly?
KY jelly means you had a wild night. Like, your night's wild if you're ending your night
Waking
like
up
that.
in molasses or KY jelly? Honestly, KY jelly me still.
I like that. I like that.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna repeat it how she said it. You feel me?
Just KY jelly.
But I would prefer the second option.
The jelly?
Yeah, molasses
say
in the
it like
morning. I'm not sticking to a bunch of shit, bro.
That's a lot. Like, yeah,
As soon as you
KY
wake up, your sheets are stuck to you.
Yeah, it's
your
just
pillow's
too
stuck
much.
to you.
might attract some
Like,
don't
I
even
can
wake
end
up.
my night. Like
You don't even
whatever,
wake up.
fam. Just,
But hold on, is your booty hole covered in jelly too?
no one mentioned
Everything.
that.
You're
Nobody
covered.
mentioned that.
You want to be
Yeah.
covered in KY jelly
I'd
by
rather
the
be
end of the
covered
night
in
or wake
sugar.
up?
Why is your booty hole lubricated?
I didn't ask
Why
for that,
is it
bro.
sweet?
I'd rather have a sweet booty than a lubricated one.
Yo.
Why is it lubricated?
Oh, now
I
you're
don't
making
prefer
jokes,
any of the
eh?
things.
Why is
that
there
were
a
said.
KY jelly in your booty?
What do you mean you don't prefer?
wasn't
it's
there.
literally, what would you prefer, molasses or KY jelly? You would
Yeah.
I don't prefer how he worded things.
No, but it's on
I
your
don't- I don't
booty.
like- no, it wasn't. That's
I'm
not how he
taking the
framed
KY
it.
He said
jelly.
everything.
I say you're covered.
Covered.
Drenched.
Your booty's dripping.
Real wet.
KY
Yo,
jelly.
buddy. Here's the thing. Like, nah. Just
You know
not.
those videos when the
You're
girls
covered
get
either
up
way,
and
though.
just drop out all the cum?
Buddy, what video are we referring to, bro?
Wow. Okay.
Look, we're gonna be covered either way. I don't want to be sticking to stuff.
I'm still not doing
So I'm
molasses.
thinking that it'd be
sliding-
You gotta be
molasses.
sliding off of it.
Wait. So hold
No.
on. With all these quick hits, you don't respond?
What if they ask me?
That's so crazy.
Hold on, what?
Cause what are you doing?
What are you doing? You're doing
Molasses.
molasses. Why?
No, he does this. This is what he does. He asks the question
Strong
and tries
and
to
black.
hide from
Why?
answers.
Why
No,
do you
niggas
want to
don't
be sweet like that?
I mean, I'm strong and black.
Yeah, real nigga.
Strong, black, and sweet.
Come on.
Say that.
Loose booty boys.
Yo,
Are you
I don't know why
molasses?
that included.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah, what? Sugar
Waking up
one.
with molasses is like the color of molasses. That's kind of like sketchy. Sorry. Waking up and like you're just covered. It looks like you're covered in shit.
Yeah, but you know.
Hey, thanks, bro. I'm
At
already
least the
black.
guy- hey, I mean, I can't knock it.
You guys, I can imagine not waking up white.
In your sheets, bro. What the hell?
I'm joking.
I can't even say nothing to the man I'm saying molasses because I mean, at least the gal them have something sweet to taste on. I guess.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake
I
up.
guess.
Beer sweetness.
You have coffee on the bed, just
Yeah.
ooh, right in the coffee.
That's
That's wild.
Paul Lee
Wow.
using your
I just
man-
don't like any of the
I know you
details that have been
sweetening your
provided.
coffee with
in
man
these
last
I don't like
scenarios.
either or.
I don't
I
like
mean,
either one.
I
Pancakes in the bed? Take that. I'm living.
Yeah, this guy's
What
just
you doing?
serving the whole
Jelly-
family with
That's
man
crazy.
lasses.
Jelly in them.
man
breakfast in
lasses.
the bed.
Wow.
Would you rather drink 500 milliliters of Ray and Nephew or 3 shots of white vinegar in one go?
500.
3 shots of
Three
vinegar.
shots of white vinegar.
It's just quicker, bro. How much rain enough?
It's just not
500
gonna
mil.
kill me. I
You're
didn't.
bugging.
That's a Mickey.
You're bugging. Of rain enough?
Like in one shot, in one shot.
500 is
Like a
more than
glass
a
of Ray
Mickey.
and Nephew.
It's not.
It's more than a
bring
Mickey.
A Mickey's 375.
Yeah.
I'll sip on
500
the-
is half a bottle.
Listen,
I'll sip
I'm
on
a
the
Ray
Ray.
and Nephew fanatic, but I'm gonna have to say it because if it's straight, then I can't do it.
So 3
Yeah.
shots
I'm
of
gonna-
white vinegar?
Three shots of
Yeah,
white
it has
vinegar.
I can sip on some Ray straight.
That's what I'm
Cause
saying.
they
Honestly,
said-
I was gonna bring some today, but I didn't ask your guys' preference.
It wouldn't be that.
I don't mind it.
I could tell.
It
Cause of
wouldn't.
one.
I could tell.
Ray enough. It wouldn't.
I
I
could
don't
tell. You
even
don't
like
give me
when people
that.
drink it next to me.
It's
I'm not gonna
strong.
lie to you.
I
Like
don't
when
know.
they're
I don't
next to
do
me
that.
with that, like
I'm definitely stereotyping you, and it just
it's
doesn't
okay.
give that.
Do it.
You know?
You should. You
I
should.
should?
Yeah. Because
Maybe
Ray
I
and
just
Neff's
need to
not
show
in
you
it.
a whole new world. I feel like it's a little bit prejudiced against the Ray and Nephew. If I show you Wagwan and I show you how to
Never been shown
consume it,
Wagwan.
You
I'm
never been
open-minded
shown-
to yo.
if I can show you Wagwan,
Strong offer. It's a strong offer. And I'm not gonna refuse. However, like I'm strong-willed. I'll put that
I
on you.
understand that. We
So-
can work on it.
I
we
believe
can
that.
work together. We can collaborate.
There you go.
There you go.
I can tell you right now, there's not anybody that's around me that does not drink Ray and Nephew. Everybody drinks it because when I give you the Ray and
Crazy.
Nephew,
You know
smooth
Wagwan.
sailings.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out about your wagwans later.
Say,
We're gonna find out about that later.
say
Would
that
you
now.
rather go on Love Island or Big Brother?
Big Brother? I don't want no fucking nigga put his. Ugh.
I don't know what Big Brother happens on Big Brother.
Yeah, I don't know either, to be honest.
Big Brother, you're stuck inside of like a studio. You can't contact the outside world. You have different games, and you need to essentially just survive elimination. So you like come up with alliances and all that stuff.
Love
whereas-
Island.
What happens on Love Island?
You
Yeah,
get
'cause you
hold on, you
see-
getting money? Hold on.
Yeah,
There's so
you're
much
supposed to win money.
explaining that happened. I was like,
You win money at the both of them. You win money at the both of them. But Love Island, you're with the gal, them kissing on them, doing your thing, dating around, trying
You're
to
just
couple
making
up.
out with random people at Love
Big
Island.
brother,
You're
there's
loose.
money to be won?
There's money for both
on
of them.
both.
There's money for both of
You're
them.
moving like the
I was
pastor's
brother.
child.
I want to win. Big
See
brother.
what I'm saying? Like, I know birds of a
Island's not
feather
baby, I
flock
think.
together.
Yo, cuz relax.
I just,
man.
Yeah,
I
I'll
just
probably,
said,
I'll probably still do the
What was
Big
it?
Brother.
I'm doing
thing.
Big Brother.
Yeah,
man.
I'll do
Yeah,
Big Brother.
I got
Love Island just feel like
I
too much
told you I'm
foolishness.
a-
Now coming to the
Yeah.
island cast. That's like, what's your intro?
Cuz.
You coming to the island.
It's cuz.
something crazy. I don't know yet.
What would it be like?
Something
I don't know.
crazy.
Just sold a brick for the low.
Yo, don't go on the show like that.
Yeah, don't go on the show.
Don't go on any show like
Into
that.
the show.
No, not with your intro.
yeah.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Would you rather go on Big Brother or Survivor?
Survivor. I'm more competitive.
Big brother.
I'm still doing Big Brother.
Probably still Big Brother. They're just it's nests over there on Survivor sometimes.
Survivor's crazy.
Man, I'm eating grass
I
and
don't know,
things.
like, yeah, I don't know if I can go without bathing my skin every day with
Yeah.
soap and water. So
Yeah.
respectfully, I'm gonna have to take Big
At
Brother.
least I could bathe on the next
Try
side.
to think
No?
on Survivor still.
Yeah. I rate it, cuz.
You're cool with having musty balls for like a month?
He's winning a mill.
I know what I went there for. It's not them.
That response is crazy. I know what I went there for to be musty. nigga.
Like, I know what I went there
That's
for.
not how I would have
All right.
responded.
You know what I mean?
I just
Top
can't.
2 niggas in a month. Fuck you up.
Oh God.
Would you rather give up everything boiled or everything baked? And think about it, because a lot of shit's boiled.
I can't have dumpling no more.
Nope, no rice, no pasta.
Everything but blood.
Like,
Nah,
no
they
baked
give-
chicken. Boiled
Drastic,
chicken's
you know.
nasty, fam.
I'm
don't-
giving up
But
everything.
rice
baked.
is more like steamed.
You have to
not
boil
really-
it first before you steam it.
Yeah, but I don't eat boiled rice at the end of it.
You steam it?
I eat,
boil it
I eat
first
steamed
and then you
rice.
steam
it. Yeah,
No, but there's boiled food and then there's fried things or whatever the other option
See,
was.
see, if you got to put something in water and boil it to make it soft, that
No,
counts
that's
as boiled.
steaming. Boiling is
no.
dumpling. I don't steam the dumpling. That's on you. You want to get? I used to be a chef. You're getting. I would get
Nigga,
technical.
hold on, relax. What?
There's a difference. Steaming and boiling is a difference.
Rice, I'm
is
counting
I don't
as
boil
boiling.
rice.
Okay, well,
Steam rice.
Yeah.
I always
So
thought,
rice
I
don't
thought
count.
rice was
But
boiled.
what else?
well,
is
you know,
boiled?
technically the term is steam rice when you order it from
I
from
guess,
a
yeah,
Chinese
yeah,
spot.
he's not wrong. But I'm
right.
still counting rice as boiled in this context.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna
Boiled or
shut my
baked?
mouth.
I'm gonna say he says boiled or baked, right?
Yeah, would you rather live a
Baked.
life without bake?
I'll do baked.
Or
I'll
live a life without
provision
boiled?
or something
Okay.
instead of rice. Yeah, you put beer provision.
So you can't put anything in the oven?
No, I can use the oven. I can't boil nothing. So now
Oh
I'll
no.
just,
So if
I'm
you're a
gonna-
baker, you can't use oven.
I'm going
period.
to take the bake.
I can't. If I'm baking, I can't boil nothing. So I can't
Yes.
rice.
No, but that's what I mean. Like
noodles.
if you chose, you chose the baking.
Soup.
You
Yeah,
can't.
not
you can't put
so.
nothing in the oven at all. When you're
Yeah,
baking?
if you- yeah, you
probably.
can't bake.
So I'd probably go without.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sticking with the boiled because fries can be fried. Feel me?
Be fair.
What
What was the answer? I didn't ever got
I
an
got
answer.
bake.
I'll
I
pick
got
bake.
bake.
You want
Yeah.
baked, then what's you?
I'll go without baked.
You go with all baked? Okay, cool.
What about you?
Boiled. I would give up boiled. Probably eat more baked stuff.
Yeah.
Baked potato.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought about my car. Baked potato, sweet potato, best. I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I need.
Would
Baked, baked chicken. But
Would you rather be for Ari Spears or Sean Wayans?
Aries
Aries Spears, he's a bitch.
Easier target.
Damn.
Those are
Yeah.
strong words.
I
Well, why is Aries Spears a bitch? I
The
didn't
way he
expect that
acts,
to
every
happen.
time I see him, and the way he talks and the way he carries himself.
He's miserable.
And not only that,
you don't
wasn't
like
he-
his eyes, eh?
his eyes.
The raccoon eyes.
Oh, I couldn't give a fuck about his eyes or his appearance. He's beat, but like just the way he carries. And what was who's the person he was working with for so long?
I'm not certain.
Was it Vlad?
Yeah, when Vlad didn't pay him and he clawed
Yeah, no,
for the
fuck
raise.
that. You were with Vlad anyway. The fucking ratatouille, like, and it's until the rat stopped giving you cheese. Now you have a big problem. Go fold up under your granny, brother.
So everyone's beefing with Ari. That was crazy. Would you rather experience being mute or deaf for 1 year?
Mute. You still communicate.
You ain't podcasting no more.
Shit.
I don't think either way. I'm not podcasting.
I mean, you're just not in proper tone, but you can still talk.
Nah, I'm
Yeah, I'd
gonna
probably be mute for a
I'm gonna
year.
be mute still. I, hate
I
to know
won't be
what-
able to
what
hear
though,
you,
yeah.
bro. Like, how would I even have the
there's
convo
systems where
here?
you could walk and talk. You just type on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm being mute.
Everyone's mute.
What about you?
I'll probably be mute as well. I would probably be
Wait,
mute.
that means no moaning during. That's crazy.
Nah, just serious
Straight.
shellings. Serious shellings.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna shut my
Bare
mouth
facial
again.
expression, just. You know what I'm saying? Bare eyes.
You gotta mean it, bro. You gotta mean it. Eye contact is communication of the soul.
I'm not gonna lie. If a man is on top of me and he's just making faces and not a sound is coming out, I don't know if I can hear it with the whole thing.
You're doing good, Bibbs.
Still fire.
You can't even do that, fam. You don't even have that one, fam.
Like, are you gonna wink at me? I need to.
To him.
Keep it up.
Hit him with the Mitch finger guns, bro.
Would you rather have every voice note you've ever sent leaked or every Google search you've ever made leaked?
Voice note can't even really be voice note.
Yeah, you can hear the voice.
You're gonna catch like 5 of them and they don't matter. Like, yo, I'm almost
Nah,
there.
you can hear the voice.
Yeah, voice note. Yeah,
I've sent some crazy voice notes in my life, but I still rather leak those.
You're screaming at your phone, aren't you?
I've screamed at my phone before.
Yeah, I believe it.
For sure.
Really? Someone made you challenge before?
For sure.
Okay.
Battle?
Say that then.
Battle up is serious.
She's like, finally.
Yeah, you've never driven with this guy.
Oh no! Like I can tell there's a little bit of
2
spice,
intersections and
but-
he's got something to say to somebody.
Oh,
Just don't be a coward on the road.
I can't say nothing. I have really bad road rage myself.
See that?
Not even that bad.
Ooh. Ooh, that's crazy. Let me see if I got anyone that's funny. Ooh. Would you have a partner? Ooh. Would you rather have a partner who never lies but says extremely hurtful truths, or a partner who constantly tells comforting white lies?
Nah, I need a brawling. Tell me the uncomfortable truth.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me the truth. Sweet lies is gonna piss me off.
It piss me off.
It's gonna piss me off.
It's gonna get sour fast.
No, I guess like that. And so concludes Quickfyre.
Would you date a man that listened to all 3 Drake albums on the same night?
Yeah, because I listened to all 3 Drake albums at the same night.
But you're a woman.
So,
Oh, okay.
what's that to do with music consumption?
No, I was just curious. Just a question I had.
You feel like it's a less manly decision to listen to all 3 albums in one night?
I think it's pretty homosexual.
If you spaced it out like day by day, would it be more manly?
At 12 o'clock, he played all 3.
I want to go to sleep. I'm not doing that.
That's a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying,
like
That's a lot.
that's a
I
lot.
probably listen
Bro.
to 3 and I'm like, I'm gonna get back to that. Like,
Yeah.
3 tracks. And
I don't know.
that's
I
that.
can't because there are some men who are LeBron sexuals out here who do the most. Like
A
they're,
leopard sexual.
you know what I'm saying? Like there's just certain things that men obsess over, and it's just like
I think there's nothing worse than a Drake sexual. Because the Braun sexuals, they stopped fucking with Braun because Drake stopped fucking with Braun. There's a lot of people in the city that did that.
So you know what? I'm just playing devil's advocate. Where is your apprehension with people enjoying themselves some Drake to the extent that they do? Especially in the
3
city.
albums of any artist at the same time is a lot.
So it's not necessarily Drake specific. But you
No.
said Drake sexuals are worse, right? It's not necessarily like any album. You know, you said specifically him because she referenced LeBron sexuals, right?
Yeah, there's Braun sexuals and Drake. So Drake sexuals are worse, I think. Just,
Okay.
why do you think that though?
Because look how they took the Not Like Us diss. Niggas in Toronto felt like Kendrick was talking about them. I feel like Kendrick made
I'm not gonna lie, that song was trash.
Yeah,
That's
but
just me.
that's okay. But the song was talking about one guy and his group of friends. He wasn't talking about everybody that lives in the 905 and 416.
Do you have an issue with people identifying or want to champion the artist that they enjoy?
No.
So then, like, someone being offended that their favorite artist was attacked by another artist who they don't necessarily favor.
With insane claims at that.
I think both sides did that though.
What do you mean?
There's people in LA that felt like
No, but that's what I'm saying.
territorial about it.
There's people that felt
They're
like,
like,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
fuck Drake and
all I was
whatever,
asking
you know?
is basically like, where's the issue with people feeling a way that
No,
their
you can
artist
rep
is-
your guy, but like, don't feel offended. Like the guy's not talking about you.
But that's not
never felt
exclusive to
that.
Drake though. That's
I'm
something
just
that
giving an
happens all the
example
time.
to Drake sexuals. I'm just saying that's what they do. Just my example.
You're saying they took offense to Kendrick's lyrics as if it was directed towards them.
They still do.
Where does
And
so
like an example, LeBron. There were people that liked LeBron before. Now Drake doesn't fuck with LeBron. There's people literally that change their opinion on LeBron.
I agree with
The barbs are the same thing. I just don't understand why you picked out Drake out of everybody.
No, I understand the notion or the hive mind mentality in which you're like, oh, you guys don't think for yourself. I can understand.
You picked out Braun sexual. Everybody said Braun sexuals, and I said Drake sexuals. I'm saying there's both. There's equal.
You know, you said actually that you would prefer someone to be a LeBron sexual than a Drake sexual. That's why I said,
Yeah, because
what's
the Drake
disdain for
sexuals
Drake?
are worse. There's no disdain. The Drake sexuals are worse than LeBron sexuals. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm asking you, why do you have that opinion?
I gave the example 5 minutes ago. You're not listening? Turn her mic up.
It has nothing to do with my mic because you're literally right beside me.
So then you would have heard. All these niggas heard. I said
but that
two
doesn't
different
mean-
examples.
That doesn't mean that I
Is it
understand
because one's
your
basketball and
examples.
one's music? Is that?
You want a third one?
No,
No, I'm saying there's people that
'cause you're
ride
saying
for
'cause
each. I'm saying the people that ride for Drake are the gayest. Like the people that don't know the guy.
Take it further.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you'll have street niggas out here talking about, oh, it's okay that his nails are painted.
I don't agree with that.
But there's niggas out there that will say, yeah, it's okay.
So you don't think LeBron fans would accept it if LeBron started painting his nails? Like maybe not all, but like a certain portion of?
LeBron's not trying to be a gangster rapper though.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it does. It does make a difference. But yeah,
think
if
that's
LeBron's
gangster?
painting his nails, I think there's
You think painting your nails is violation as like a gangster lifestyle and not just as a man? Like I think that supersedes being a thug. I think it's just like a
No, well,
I think it's
it-
very manly characteristic to paint your nails.
no.
whether
I
you're a
think there
street
are
guy or not.
some very masculine men that paint their nails, like the guys that do the punk rock, like the black. Them niggas is men. I'll give.
I
it
think
that.
that's an exception. Yeah.
Yeah, but when
But
they
I feel
start,
like if you
when they
don't
start
have a
doing
punk rock
colors
lifestyle-
and when they start doing fancy colors and designs on their nails, I
Like
think
if
that's a
everything
lot.
else about you is hip hop except the nails, I'm not having that now because it's just like I feel like that's not the same.
To me with painting
Them
nails.
niggas been painting their nails from back in the day, and mans didn't call them gay, and they just left them alone, and they dye the hair black,
So if
and
50 Cent,
everything
if
about him
50
is just
Cent,
dark.
when 50 Cent dropped Get Rich or Die Trying, if he had fucking Hello Kitty on his nails like this in the cover, that wouldn't be weird? Thank you very
niggas
much.
been already right
Thank you
now.
very much.
I think there's different parallels because at one point in time, niggas are getting perms and getting super nice curls and flicking their hair back like the gal.
Niggas in LA
That
still do
doesn't-
that.
that doesn't hit like painted nails. Though. I don't know.
Just saying.
But niggas in LA
I'm
still
just
do
saying.
that.
That's
still
nothing wrong with
LA
doing
thing.
your hair.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's different.
Jerry
I think
curls
there's different
still drip.
parallels. Like, the man that used to
Niggas
wear
still
crop
get their
tops
hair
and bell
done.
bottoms.
I think the crop top.
Crop
No, the
tops
crop
are
top is
crazy.
crazy.
Crop tops is
A man
crazy,
with his
but the
belly
man
out
that
is
used,
crazy.
but the
Yeah,
man
you're
that
vulnerable
used to
still.
do that.
The man them used to. You're saying like this
They
is
did
like
still, they
beer
did.
man were outside with their belly out.
Yeah, there's a
But
whole.
But that doesn't count because everybody was doing it at that time. Like that was the thing. Niggas is not painting their nails right now.
No, I'm saying that I'm talking about now. Like there are still certain mandem that walk around with crop tops.
There are niggas that walk
wear
around with crop tops,
purses.
right?
Oh, I look at
You get
that
what
like
I'm
painting your
saying?
nails, like brother,
that's
put
what
your
I'm
belly
saying,
away.
but-
Wearing a
Like,
crop
why is
top
your
is
belly away?
wild still.
Yes.
Crop top and colorful nails.
I don't even think people even remember the phase where mandem were going out wearing rompers. I don't think people even
I don't
remember
remember
that.
rompers?
Who the fuck is
Yes.
wearing a romper?
I'm telling you, and you guys might not remember it, but I do. When it was a thing where the mandem were going outside wearing rompers.
I gotta go check what a romper is.
Yeah, I gotta check
It's
what
like
a
a
romper
wrestling
is.
I don't think. I'm not saying.
Isn't it wrestling?
Isn't it like overalls that are shorts basically?
No, look up
Oh,
a
it's the
romper.
onesie joint.
The one
Yes.
joint.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And
It's
it
the
was a
onesie.
trying to romp him. Oh, I'm telling you.
Romp
there's-
him.
I'm telling
What
you.
the fuck?
I'm
I don't
telling
think I've seen
you.
this.
Listen, I used to be chronically
Is
online.
that male? Like type
Oh, I'm typing in male and
Romp
romper
him.
right now. Right.
You
now.
were in the worst
Oh no,
parts
this
of
is
the
a
internet.
onesie.
No, this
a-
is. I was on Twitter. I'm telling you,
This
but
is
if
a
you look
onesie.
up like the hashtag romp him,
I'm not looking that up.
I'm not saying I'm
I'm
saying
just,
theory.
I'm just making it
Those are
clear.
my
Like,
man.
Theory.
I will
Yeah,
not
I
be
don't know
The
searching.
no
man used to do that. And
I
it was
don't
like-
know niggas that was walking on the road like that. We in different circles. That, you know that?
Bro, what is that, bro?
I don't know. That's a romper. Even this nigga, I
I
don't
don't know
even
what that one thing is this.
The man number, and that's all one
Yo,
piece.
my
Yeah,
boy,
Yeah, it's a one piece.
That's
You have to
crazy
straight
as
get
shit.
naked. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So I
This
don't.
is
I'm
crazy.
just saying. I just.
Nah, I know the gal them were the ones that said like juicy fruit and ones like that. But like,
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
juicy fruit. I think it just says juicy. on
no,
it.
they said like there's a bunch of like backwards. There's a whole bunch of different ones, you know.
I even want my thing wearing a backwoods romper.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
want
lie,
my
when the
thing in
gal
the
them wear it, it's
backwards fit.
fine
I'm not
still.
gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's where I draw the line, you
I'm
know?
not gonna lie. Wear that.
Fuck.
I'm cool. Wear that. Wear that.
Yeah.
I'll refer her to you still.
That's
Your
fine.
woman smells like roaches.
She doesn't
Yeah,
know.
it's gonna piss me off.
She doesn't know. fam.
Yo.
Nah, that's valid. That's valid.
Oh man.
This is in a backwoods uniform. Yo, she smells like roaches.
She doesn't still. She smells grape.
Roaches and race.
She smells grape, man. Like,
You're gonna irritate me.
Grape is crazy.
You bought it a purple one, eh?
Yo,
That's
allow the gal
terrible.
to smell like a Russian cream.
I'm like,
yes?
babe, what is that? Honey bourbon? It was in honey bourbon.
Ew. Yeah, the man are completely
No, some
outrageous.
dark skinned niggas that love that.
Yo. Of course, the most treacherous.
Terrible.
That's super funny. Bitch, you want to hit him with some questions?
All right, yo, I do still. Yo, go to the link.
Do your link? Okay, I got you. Hold on.
my questions are based. Well, one of them is.
The Instagram link?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. There it is. Paste. Screen mirror. Show me the respect I deserve. And activate.
Just rompers.
I'm trying, man.
That was
I'm
crazy.
Yeah, man shouldn't do that.
As soon
trying
as
to
it-
tell you.
As soon as the screen got active, it was bad. It was bad news.
Okay. Oh, is this what you're? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, got you.
Heal a nigga. Let a nigga be broke. Fuck that guy. Nah, he's good. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. Why did you have your car right now? Women always trying to heal a nigga. Let a nigga be broke.
Oh, is that it?
Fuck that guy.
Okay.
So why'd you want to play that?
My question to the mandem is:
Yeah.
have you ever borrowed a woman's car?
Yes.
Nah, I'm a grown man. Why did you borrow her car?
My car was in the shop.
Yeah, my car was down still. That was
Car
the
was in
only
the shop.
reason. And
Yeah, they had a car. That's different though.
Did anybody ever
She
borrow a
talked
car
sick and I brought
Did
it
you ever
back.
borrow a car when you didn't have a
while
car?
not having a car?
Like my sisters back in the day, yeah.
No, Shotty fam, Shotty. Now you're
Yeah,
not
like,
related
yeah.
to you. That's different.
Yo, mom, dude, they borrowed it. Yo, like a shotty.
That's family.
You never took
No,
her.
You never
No,
dropped
no,
a
no.
shotty to work and took her car after?
Her Nissan.
Like you weren't living
Altima.
like
Actually,
baby
yo,
boy.
I have still.
See what I mean?
But I was fresh out of jail. I
See
needed
what I
that.
mean? See what I mean?
Needed that.
It does validate somehow, but like
Like I needed that.
It
She was
wasn't
like,
better,
Yo, and
though.
she offered the car to me. She's like, yo, babe, you need some wheels?
Of course she
I'm
did,
like,
because she's trying to heal you, nigga.
That's fine.
She said, take this car and go
Have
seek
you?
employment.
So
Nigga was
only
healing.
same thing. Like my car was fucked up.
Yeah,
and, like,
y'all
I was
said, yo, I
about
wanna
to
make
buy a
myself
next one,
useful.
so I just
Boom.
perked the whip till I got the next one.
have you ever lent a nigga your car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What were the
Did he have his own?
circumstances?
Pardon?
Did he have his own?
No.
Okay.
You let a nigga pick you up in your car.
Well, yeah. How else was he supposed to return my vehicle to
Was
me?
the passenger
Were you
seat
trying to
different?
heal him?
Was I trying to heal him?
Yes.
No, that was just my man, and that's just what it was. I had a car, he didn't.
So
When I didn't have a car, he was Ubering me here, taxing me there. It's nothing to.
What prevented
He
him
never
from
had
getting
a car?
Pardon?
You never had a car?
your whole
He
relationship?
didn't.
Does he even have a
no.
driver's license?
Yeah, he did. I wouldn't give him my car if he didn't have a driver's license.
enough.
He lived in an area
mean-
where he didn't need a car.
I don't even like
You
that.
never know. Niggas be
I feel
very
like-
good with words.
Hold on. He lived in
Niggas
an
be good
area
with words.
He
You lived in
in
an area where you didn't need a car, but
didn't
you
know-
needed yours.
No, so when he
trying to figure that
Pull up
out.
on the random, read them.
so when he used it, he was doing something. We worked at a restaurant, and the restaurant is like a 10-minute bus ride from his house. When he borrowed it, it was to get supplies for the restaurant. So he was using my car to bring things
How
back.
often did he have to bring the supplies?
No, it was like maybe like once or twice. It wasn't like it was a regular
Oh,
thing.
it wasn't like in
That's the
okay.
only time you lent a nigga your
Oh,
car.
I thought you meant like, yo, a nigga needed a car for a period
I'm
of
thinking
time.
like
That's what
maybe
we're talking
You're a
about.
man.
Like when you go to
now,
work,
you know?
I drop you to work.
Yeah, like I pick
Yeah,
you
no.
up, I put some gas in.
I drive back to your house to play my PlayStation.
I'm screaming. No, I have
Yeah.
my own PlayStation in my crib.
Well, then I'll
there's
play yours.
that.
Facts.
But
Run
yeah,
some of that memory.
it wasn't like a regular thing. Like he had his own money to get where he needed to go, so he didn't need my car. But at that point, I wasn't using the car. It just made sense for you to take my car, grab the things, and bring it back.
Yeah, you don't want your man out there carless. It's like
Carless is careless.
some saying.
Carless.
He might go find another bitch.
Woo! Can I expose myself? Yeah, he definitely did when my car got one
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Tell that
There
part
you
of the
go.
story.
Tell the real story.
Tell that part of the story.
No, it wasn't. So I didn't know, but
course
he
not.
did on like the second
Hold on, I
time.
thought this nigga was taking a car to go to work. How did we get to
He
him?
got to work.
You got
nigga.
to work, fam.
You
He was
got to
working.
work,
He was
nigga. He's
putting in
working.
work.
Bottom line is
Yeah,
he needed
man.
that car. Like she
I
said he
told you.
didn't.
He did
needed
use
that
it
car.
for what he asked for, but
Then when he
I
was
think
done,
I was in class. I was in school, so I didn't
Nah,
need
he
my
took the
car for.
He took the car for what he needed it for.
Did you ever have like
so-
girly?
so-
Did you
And
ever
that
have
was
like
other
girly
boom
shit in
boom.
your car? Like you
that
know,
was
like,
yours.
You know, he definitely went and did what he needed
like
to
you know
do.
when like oh my girl's coming in the car, I gotta take that off.
Yeah. You're going to class, you trying to get ass?
Hey, listen, he
You were
went and did what he had to do, and I
You
know
were
he
learning
did that.
lessons.
Hold on. Did he at least fill up gas?
Of course.
All right, then he's a good man.
Yeah, no,
He's a good man.
I know.
He brought food.
I know he needed the car to do what he did, and I know it got done because I used to also work at the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
What he did on the other hours, I don't know, but it was
Off the clock.
Yeah, hey, but he did eventually. Ashati like dropped that in my face, and I said, ah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
I had to hug
drove
that.
your whip to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to hug that. I had to hug that.
Clean my
That
rules out the Ultima.
That hurts.
I tugged
hurts.
that.
It's crazy.
All right. So yo, I'm gonna do.
It's the way we come out the sieges.
No, actually, he was sick with it. I didn't even know. I knew nothing. The car was blessed, no different. Didn't smell no perfume, no nothing.
Real nigga.
Straight to detailing.
Nothing.
Not my weave.
Nothing.
What you about to
All
get
right.
involved
So
with?
I'm gonna do a true or false. I was gonna wait till after, but I feel like this topic kind of led into it anyways.
Ask away.
So yo, true or false? If a man doesn't pay all the bills, he's not a man.
True.
So we got one true.
False.
False. Wait, you and Nakana, the one woman we have here.
If a man doesn't pay all the bills,
All the bills.
is he not a man? Are we married?
There's context that's missed. That's why I'm
You
like,
live together.
You live together.
You guys live together.
I don't care if you
Long-term
guys married
relationship.
or not.
Long-term
You are in this
relationship, you live
crib.
together.
It's the both of you.
Yeah.
He doesn't pay all the bills. Sorry, like if a man's not a man unless he pays all the bills.
I pay
True
majority,
or
not all.
I'm
false?
gonna say false.
False, false, true, and you. What do you got?
yeah, man. Just because he pays the bills. This one.
No, he's not a man if he doesn't pay all the bills.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. So he's not a man if he doesn't pay the bills.
Pays majority, just not all.
A majority.
And
Is
that's
not
on the
As long as
majority.
it's a high majority, like over
Yeah, that's what I'm
85%.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
like the way I live my life. I pay the bills, but like.
So if a girl,
I'm not gonna call a man not a man if he, because like there's so much context to be placed, but
So
I'm
it's
not gonna
yes
call
or
a
no?
man not.
You can add the context. I just don't know if it's
you
true
live
or
with a
false.
girl and she's paying 70% of the bills?
That's not at all what I said.
That's a question.
No,
Why not?
because then I would have to follow that authority.
So you wouldn't feel like a man.
I didn't say that. I said
No, that's you're following a woman's authority. Why would you do that?
But you just have less authority now. You have less autonomy of
So
your
you're
own.
less of a man.
You're less independent. I can't.
I like how he tries to flip himself out of the question.
two of you just twisted
Nah,
up
because
the
he
thing
hates when
still.
niggas ask him questions on the show.
No, not
Nah, I just
necessarily.
wanted to know.
You're posing the question for a certain answer. That's what you're doing.
No, okay, so your answer
You
was
asked
no.
Phil. My answer is if would I live in a situation where a shorty's paying 75% of the bills? No.
You said no, and your reasoning why was because you'd have to follow under her rule, which would make you less of a man.
That's not necessarily how
It's
I'm measuring
exactly
manhood, but
it is.
okay, sure. For your question, sure.
So then why do you disagree? If that's not how you see it.
Freedom.
So he has described
Right.
to describe the situation as if you are following her lead,
Right.
and you're paying less of the
nothing-
bills, then you're less of a man.
So if you're following her lead, that's
but
not
you
manly.
disagree with that.
That's not
So
manly.
what's your disagreement?
I would. You got two questions at once. I was basically just saying that you would have less freedom. Now, if I'm correlating the freedom in your relationship to manhood, then I guess on this technicality that would be right. But I don't think necessarily, like, let's say you're with a sugar mama, for example, right? And she gives you an allowance, pays 75% of bills or 100% of the
No, not
bills.
sugar mommy. Your girl. It's your girl, like your partner. Your partner's paying all the bills and you're sitting at home jerking it.
When, like, if I'm sitting at home jerking it, clearly I'm not that productive. I'm a waste man if that's the case. I'm letting my woman pay the bills and I'm just sitting at home being nothing play with
What
myself.
else would
I'm a
you
waste
do?
man.
If she's paying the bills, what are you doing?
But hold on.
there's-
But the scenario, I didn't say it's like you're paying none of the bills. You're
That's
just not
why-
paying
that's why
all.
I said
so
with context.
I didn't even think it was going from set to 70-30. I
That's
was thinking
exactly
more
what I
like
was thinking.
50-50.
Literally, what I
That's
was,
the more common scenario. And like the reason I even asked the question was based on
But
like
here's the thing, bro.
a
We
video I
live in the
saw.
real world, and on the basis of context, I look at it. It's like, yo, bro, the average man, which majority of people in the world are average, they can't afford to pay 100% of the bills. They simply can't. That's not feasible. Now, am I going to call that man less of a man because he simply cannot afford that? Not necessarily, because he can demonstrate other manly characteristics and qualities in other areas of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if that nigga doesn't pay all the bills, but he could build a fucking house? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's manly as shit.
So you could build a house that you can't pay for?
Well, he's selling houses. Nigga, I'm just using it for
having
context.
the skills
sake.
doesn't
he has
necessarily
skills,
mean you have
yeah.
the material and capital to build a house.
He's
Like
working
you can
on
work
it.
for a company
Yeah,
that does renovations and you have the skill set to build a house. You don't have the capital necessarily to put one together.
Yeah.
So you can't have the skill without actually like most people, even carpenters that live in the city probably don't build their house. A lot of them buy a house.
Right. So on the basis of
Or
context, I'm not going to take away like, if you don't pay all the bills, you're not a man. Now there's like levels to it, right? And like what kind of relationship you want to have. Is that the relationship where I would want to have? Not necessarily, because like, again, I like to live on my own accord. Nobody's telling me nothing. See what I'm saying? And I feel that's just, it is what
So
it is.
you said the statement is true. A man is not a man if he doesn't pay all the bills. Why do you feel that way?
Because what's the original purpose of a man? To provide. I think
And
we're-
protect.
Yeah.
But if two people meet at a workplace, it's okay. For example, you said you worked at a restaurant with your ex or whatever, right? Two people meet in the same environment. They figuratively make the same wages. You and this woman are together in the same place. Obviously, this is where you've met, you cohabitated. It is outrageous for her to expect for you to pay all the bills when you guys make the exact same amount.
I agree.
Now,
You
it's
could
like,
pay majority of it,
for sure,
but
because like
you
that's
can't-
the
you
man you're
can't-
going to
you can't
sacrifice.
go broke trying to do this.
But if me and that girl are dating and we have a kid, then she's not working anymore.
That's the
I
kid
mean,
out
if
of
she
it.
does for a
If
period
she
of
did-
time not to.
I'm gonna make it work.
Yes, but
you
in the
gotta go
context,
figure it out.
in the context of what we're saying, though, it's let's say you guys work you guys are average people.
Yeah.
You're not the number one comedian.
I understand that. So they just get a double job, get a third job.
So if you did all of that, and she still somehow just leaves you, did you feel like less of a man because you did all of this shit?
No, but that's got nothing to do. Her leaving doesn't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's a little more. That's like after the fact. I'm just trying to figure out the dynamic
If
of the
you
relationship.
can't afford to take care of the woman, don't date. Like,
well, then I just think that's it's a little bold to say. Like, I don't necessarily I don't fully disagree, but I'm not going to tell the average or every person like, yo, don't date because you can't take care of a woman entirely. Because a lot of people are going to live their life without ever meeting that credential.
Yeah, like, well, the reason I asked the question, a nigga said that shit on a podcast, and I clipped it, and I responded to this guy on Instagram, and the video went like kind of viral, and then the nigga seen it, so then he pulled up in the comment section.
Is that why you were like on live that day?
Yeah, it was me and this guy, because like niggas were getting at this guy in the comments, you know? And then he's like, let's talk about it. So we went on live and I debated on him. And so my thing is, I think ideally you would like to be able to pay all the bills, but the way that the economy is set up, it's just like there's not that much to go around. The average man, based on the wage that he earns, would not be able to sustain a household by himself. And so for me to look at about 80% of the men in our society, at least in this part of the world, as you're not a man because you can't pay the bills, doesn't make as much sense to me, you know? Okay. And then also when you think of like outside of here, like most of the world is in poverty. Both the man and the woman have to work. Sometimes the fucking kid has to go to work. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's not a man because of
he's doing the most manliest shit.
I think he's working as hard as he can.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't live in poverty. So stay in North America.
Well,
no, but we're human beings.
Yes. And
manhood supersedes being North American. Mm-hmm. So when you're saying a man is not a man, like that's just a man. That's not an American. It's like, so there's two people in the Philippines that love each other and they both got to go to work. But I'm going to invalidate his existence as a man because he can't pay all the bills. Because that's the expectation we have on this side of the world. And then most men can't even afford to do that here anyway.
And that's a good man over there.
And so the average income for men in Canada is approximately $66,000 per year, while the median income sits at closer to $50,000. The overall income generally varies depending on age, location, and industry, but men typically earn about 36% higher than women. Nonetheless, we can all agree that $66,000 per year is not enough to support two people.
You're living just above the poverty line.
It's not enough in this economic state to support two people.
I think it's insane to sit here and minimize manhood to his dollar amount and what he brings home. There's so much more to manhood than how much money you bring home.
I agree.
What about your character? What about your principles, your morals, and your values?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's
like,
coming from a woman that wouldn't look at a nigga if he didn't have a dollar.
What are you talking about?
Any woman on this planet is not fucking with a nigga that has no money or any ambition to get money. And people can get on a podcast and talk out their ass and act like, yo, I'm gonna date a broke nigga. I'm 30 years old. I'm gonna date a broke nigga. I'm gonna help him.
There are women who
fuck out of here. Bitches is not dating broke niggas. No matter what you say. No matter what happens.
How do we define broke though? Right?
They ain't got no money and they have no ambition.
Because
but you might
if we're looking at the average earning person, right, that makes about $66,000 a year, we know that person cannot afford to pay all the bills.
A man not making money is not a man. Anybody that tried to argue that, like, what are we talking about?
But even if he's making
are we believing a nigga that cut his dick off is a woman too?
No, because that's what's
the dude doing every day if he's not making money? What's he doing?
Yeah, but even
breastfeeding. I'm asking you a question. What's he doing?
Those people are working every day, about 40 hours a week.
Yeah, they working.
Yeah, and they still don't make enough to pay all the bills. So.
They pay all the bills that count. I bet you they do.
But I bet you they pay all the light bills. That wasn't the question though. That was they pay all the bills.
Yes, all the bills is the house lights to stay on at the end of the day. Kids go to school. You might not have any money to fucking do anything afterwards, but you done paid the bills with everything. That's possible.
But
it is possible. Niggas do that.
With one income or two?
With one.
With one?
No.
You could do it.
No.
You could do it. You wouldn't be able to go out and eat every night. You wouldn't be able to go to like luxury events.
Nigga, you couldn't replace a tire if it got flat.
There's
you couldn't replace a tire if it got flat if you're living like that.
There's more to the bills than your hydro and your
one crucial movement.
And your water.
You're back to being under the poverty.
$66,000 a year to pay rent in Toronto, as well as groceries and all the other associated bills. Like my bills alone, I live by myself.
Move from Toronto.
And then work where?
You need money to move.
Live somewhere else.
And then work where though? Because a lot of the places where the cost of living is lower.
You don't have to live in the third largest city of the world and expect it to be cheap. The whole world is your
But then watch this though. Wouldn't it be easier to remain in my city and then me and the woman collectively pay bills than me to move all the way to another city to go
And then
find a
have to
job
commute.
there and then do all that just so I can relieve her
so
of
when
a
the
job?
two of you have a kid, what are you doing now?
She goes on mat leave, and for that period of time, maybe I can pick up some more hours. And then when the kid gets old enough, we like
Oh, so you pick it. So now you want to pick up the extra hours. Why didn't you just pick it up in the first place? Because you know how much mat leave is. It's not a lot. You act like the mat leave's providing anything.
I'm saying it's a temporary thing. Like why would I be the amount of hours I'll be working?
I'm picking this up
during
when
that
it's
time,
necessary.
It would basically be like I'm trading my time with the kids to go and work. You see what I'm saying? So she's gonna be exclusive with them. That's something that should be shared and divided.
I don't know. I just think niggas should work and pay for shit and just.
If you have the money to do it, but what I'm saying is to say you're not a man, that means 80% of the male population in our society. You're not even a man still, and you don't qualify for a woman, and you should probably just park up still. That's basically what that means.
Go date each other. A lot of niggas just go date each other and get out of the way.
That's crazy still.
That's a crazy way to talk to people still.
And like that wouldn't even really be sustainable for society because we also don't we have like a declining birth rate?
No,
absolutely.
So then if we were gonna encourage people to like, hey, women, you're only gonna talk to a man who can pay all your bills, then they gotta share the 20% of niggas that can.
The birth rate is going down because everybody's
80%.
working.
No,
it's less than 20% of men who can sit here and afford to pay all the bills.
It's going down. It's going down because everybody's working.
Yeah, like that's.
I think it's going down because everybody can't afford.
Everybody's working.
After they come home from work, their money doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the cost of living itself is actually
like think of it like back in the day, like one man could work at a factory,
feed his whole family,
and feed his whole family.
Kids are in college, everything.
But again, that's
some real SpongeBob shit.
That's all relative to where you are. You can live in Wyoming off $70,000 and live very nicely.
But how
but
that was like another argument. Like when I was debating this guy online, because he was saying like, oh,
what are you talking about? Yo, you can live off $70,000 in a city like Wyoming. In Wyoming, you can do
what's
that.
the minimum wage there? What's the average income there?
I don't know, but it doesn't cost $9 for butter.
You can go to Thailand.
But I'm talking about I'm talking about North America.
But to live in Wyoming off $70,000. How do you make
a nigga can flex?
Likely the average income in Wyoming would probably be less than 70.
You can get a trucker job.
The average personal income for men in Wyoming is approximately $76,000 annually. This figure represents the average male earning across the state.
What's the cost of living compared to that?
You guys are all missing the point when you're getting hella technical. You're missing the point. I'm saying you don't need to live fucking in Manhattan with your girl and eat and drink $15 smoothies every day, when you can live a normal, regular life in the burbs in the middle of America with no pressure to fucking wear a Dior bag every 3 seconds. If people get fucking unrealistic expectations,
even without that,
you can do that.
66 bands.
There's white bitches that live at home and just raise the kids while the man's at a regular construction job, a regular trucker job, and they got a house.
Depending on what kind of construction you do in trucking, niggas make like $100K a year.
Yeah, and but he's paying all the bills.
Yeah, but we're talking about niggas that make 66. You just added $34,000 extra dollars.
So even the 75, you could do that over there.
Well, the cost of living in Wyoming is cheaper. It says housing costs are notably favorable.
On the median. You had to Google that. You thought the fucking cost of Wyoming is the same as New York?
Well,
that's what niggas Google.
So
we read it out loud.
So how sustainable is it for everybody who lives in a major city to move to like a place like Wyoming?
Yeah, you didn't need to double check stats to know that it's cheaper to live in Wyoming than New York City.
So I did check for my own interest.
I know you did it just to do it. I guess anywhere in Canada.
Be a traditional nigga.
Anywhere in Canada except Toronto and Vancouver and Montreal is going to cost less.
Regardless, regardless. Reverting back to your initial question, I think to simply coin a man and his manhood, that only is dollar value. Like, I'm correlating this to your dollar amount, and if you can't provide for everything. I think it's a little bit farce because I think it's there's a little bit of a disconnect between the average experience that people are experiencing in society, especially living here, and
versus your anecdotal experience
and the expectation that's kind of on the internet.
Yeah, I also feel like if that woman was already paying her own rent, and you got together with a man, you guys split it, it would only benefit the two of you. You're not better off to stay at home and pay 100% of the bills than to link up with a man and pay 50%. I just don't think you're better off.
No, that doesn't make sense. And then even when you look at it, bro, the way we've do relationships and the way we socialize has changed dramatically on the basis of our economy, bro. Like traditionally, all their parents or parents of immigrants who came here in the 70s, your grandparents or my grandparents came here, right? They needed each other to survive. My grandma had to take up work as well as my grandfather, and that didn't make him any less of a man, In fact, I think it was a lot more normalized. These these overshot expectations of what the gender roles are have only like really come into conversation in recent years. With the I guess with the red pill, with the internet, nigga. But
my grandma had 13 kids and didn't work a day in her life.
Yeah, she had a good life.
Shout out to my grandpa. Nigga put a pants on every morning. Went to work.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not taking no credit away from that, but I'm just saying on the basis of survival, like sometimes it's a little much to just put all the expectation on the average man. Now, I think in order to like what you're saying is qualities of a high performing or an exemplary man in society. And I think
yes. I'm not, because I just gave you the Wyoming example.
Okay, nigga, we're not in Wyoming, nigga. We're here.
Yeah.
No, you can be
talking about nigga. You're here.
But I'm saying there's other examples.
I get it.
Your tone's unnecessary. I'm saying there's other examples.
That is insane. The way you've been talking to everybody.
I don't even know who you are. I didn't even want to do this podcast. I don't know who you are. You want to be real? You want to really be real? I hit this nigga. I say, who the fuck is this girl? Why are we doing this?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to him about that.
And I'm a part of the panel, so I'm going to speak.
Wyoming is different than like Manhattan. So there is a big difference. I'm saying it's possible to live a life where you don't have to have the pressure of paying 100% of a third largest city in the world bills.
Yeah,
it's possible.
So what if you're born here though, right? A lot of people just don't take up or have the resources to just take up and leave.
My dad. So you're immigrant parents, you're immigrant dudes.
What am I talking
about? They had resources when they left?
Not saying that. I'm
asking. Because we're making excuses for the niggas in this generation. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm just speaking.
I don't think I'm making an excuse.
We're just working with what we got.
Yeah,
Like, you know
I just don't.
If my dudes working with what we got, they'd have a zinc fence.
I ain't even trying to hear all that other shit.
Yeah.
We just working with what we got. So like, if you want to be the provider and do all that shit, my nigga, that's on you. But we live it over here where it's 66 bands a year. We got to do the best we can. If a shorty ain't trying to help, fuck it. We live how we live. You want to be the guy that takes 100%? That's on you.
But
and
see, even that, when I'm saying 100% of the bills, Shorty's money isn't going to herself. It's going to other shit.
Hopefully.
Like stuff that helps the house. She's building the inside of the house when you're taking care of it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But hopefully,
how much more? How much
acting like she's gonna take her money and just sit on it.
financial responsibility?
Most girls might. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on, one, if she's staying at home, what income is she generating?
You can have money from before, or you can just get a side job, like a small job. Like
she's not staying home.
She's not doing a 9 to 5 where she's pressured to work. She can go to weekend jobs. She can get a weekend job.
Okay, but then if
she's paying for like supplies, like the house shit, yeah.
But like if all the major like responsibilities have already been taken care of, then there's not really much financial burden on her.
So if I pay all the actual bills, like the mortgage, because I don't do rent. Sorry, mortgage. We got the light bill. We get the water bill. Those are taken care of. Who bought the food in the house? Who bought the tissue paper and the toilet paper? I didn't buy that.
It'd probably be you.
I didn't buy that. Who bought the pillows and the fucking design and the candles that make the house smell good? She take care of that shit.
That's not nearly as that would be like 10% of like
that's a budget.
The grocery bill's a bill.
That's a budget.
Comparatively, like, because I'm even thinking like, bro, I pay my own bills. Like the things that you mentioned are very small in comparison to when I have to pay my rent, my utilities,
but it helps.
My car insurance, like.
Those are the extras you're talking about.
Yeah, those like the groceries and stuff like that.
That's
would
a bill.
Like,
you need to do that like every week or every month.
Yeah. So, and it's like, if she's not working, then I'm probably still paying like for most of that. Like the major bills, like that's what, like whatever costs the most money, that's what we be paying for. Like, so she might pay like 10%.
All right.
So what is
are you okay with your partner doing it like equitable? So like, let's say out of 100, your household altogether makes 100K, right? Just to keep the numbers even. And you make 70K and she makes 30. Are you okay with paying 70% of the bills and she paying 30 so it's equitable?
Yeah, I'm more in favor of like contributing what we have. You see what I'm saying? So if I got significantly more money than you,
I'm gonna do more.
I'm paying like all the bills.
That's expected though.
Yeah, I'm not like, why am I even gonna bother you with that shit? You feel me? But if I'm making 66 bands a year, bitch, I need some help.
Just a little bit.
I need some fucking help, bro. And I think that's most people's experience. I don't think after a 40-hour work week, I can look at a nigga and be like, you're not a man because you don't pay for everything. I just feel like there's more to the male experience, and I think that's a concept that kind of only exists in this side of the world, which is why I brought up other places, where nigga, it's like nobody who can afford to do that. Everybody here is working hard as shit. And I can't say all the men here are not men, because they can't provide a life for their woman without her lifting a finger. Like, I don't think that's the qualification of a man.
Never mind. You know what?
Or the definition of a man.
That's valid.
All right, moving on to the next question, because that was the first question. Let's say it long.
Let's see if we get back.
All right, true or false?
Yeah, bang it up. It's already been like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta talk. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. True or false?
I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna say false.
I'm gonna say true.
True. Next question.
All right, we got one false. We got one false. Why? Why do you think
Have you
that
seen? Have you seen
Yeah,
You've seen this?
I've seen it. I've definitely.
Niggas do it.
I've definitely seen it. And I'm not even talking about just flipping women versus men. I'm like men turning female hoes into housewives or whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the flip side. Like dudes have bare baby moms, bare kids, and you know, a woman marries him and he's a good guy, good husband.
I'm sorry, that's not the same.
It's not the same.
No. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
He's
I
not
think,
the hoe nor the housewife.
No. I'm just saying. I've seen it on both ends. So I was just clarifying for the audience. I've seen it on both ends, and yeah, I do. Hoe plus me equals home. We're trying to build.
Give me, change that glass heel, man.
I think it's possible. I don't think it's probable. We're creatures of habit. You've been doing something for a long time. Probably going to keep doing it for a long time.
So we're hoping for the best.
Hoping for the best.
Yeah,
Can't spell home without hoe.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, next one. True or false? A man is supposed to put a woman in her feminine.
False.
That's funny. I'm supposed to put her? No.
Am I
your role.
supposed to? Like, that's my job?
That's your role as a man in the relationship.
Like, I was hoping she was like a little feminine before I got there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
True.
I don't think he's supposed to put her there. I think he's supposed to keep her there.
Okay, so I
But
need
be there
some-
yourself, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just know the road.
Yeah, like, just
All right,
be
so I'll
there
go around.
yourself.
True
like,
or false?
No, I said false already.
False.
Put her there? False. Yeah. No, I don't agree.
True or false?
What was the question? Keep her there?
No,
What was the question?
a
her
man
in her
is
place.
supposed to put a woman in her feminine.
Yeah, true.
True. And you?
False.
Okay, so we got one false, one true. All falses across the board. Why do you think that's true?
Again, like if you're not taking care of the woman, she's gonna get aggressive. She's gonna get mean. She's gonna start doing other random shit. Like if she doesn't feel safe and secure with you as a man, she's not gonna be a woman.
Off Jump Street,
But
though.
femininity, do you think that's something that should be subjective? Like, don't you think she should come as a feminine
Yes.
person
Women
already?
come as feminine individuals, and they get more manlier the less and less of a man you are.
Do you think that works in the opposite end? Like, if a man is confronted by a masculine woman, that he starts to become feminine?
No, unless she's like a cuck.
What? That was extreme. Why does it only work one way? How come only?
That's the power dynamic in a relationship.
So a woman's femininity is dependent or contingent upon a man's masculine presence.
Whether
Like
it
she can't be
whether
feminine
it
independent.
stays high, yeah. Because okay, so say she comes in feminine, and now she's living with the guy. Again, he doesn't pay any of the bills. The house is dirty. He doesn't take care of nothing. He doesn't even take her on a date. The girl's getting miserable now. She doesn't even feel like getting dressed up anymore. She doesn't feel like herself. Of course, why would she want to be soft and happy if the nigga is like, she lives at hell?
So what if you're the nigga doing all that, but she still acts like that?
What do you mean?
Like, you do all the bills, you pay all the everything. Like,
Then
she's
that's
not-
her. That's a problem with her.
So
But if she comes in on the high and then based off of your treatment of her, she changes, that's on you.
I don't know. I know some women that have been feminine all.
So
all
what
year
if
round.
it's a scenario where they don't live together? So these guys have just started dating, so they're seeing
Yeah.
each other, but they don't live together. So now she's not depending on him financially. How does he
it doesn't
now
have
put
to be,
her
It
in?
doesn't have to be finances, like to be safe. Like if a woman doesn't feel secure,
So
around
how does a man do that? Like, what does a man do to put a woman in
trust
her feminine?
She's got to trust him. Like when,
How
like an
is that
example of being in her femininity when a woman and a man is walking on the sidewalk, and a woman and a man the light changes and the woman still walks because she's not even looking because she's just trusting that this nigga's gonna stop her. That's
What
an
is
example
he doing to give her that? Because those are feelings, right?
Yeah,
Those
just
are
being
feelings
I don't know,
presented by
just being
her.
a,
What is
just
like,
being
what
a good
actions does
man?
he take?
Yo, some of these questions are crazy. Just being a good man. I don't
The
know.
answers are vague, fam.
No,
Like, what is a good man? Like, I just want to know, like, what the actual.
yo,
like,
I don't know.
How does a
I don't know.
nigga
Next
do
que-
that?
Next question. This shit crazy. Next question.
All right. I mean, damn.
Too much pressure, bro.
Yeah, it's high pressure
Is
question,
there any
I guess.
like? Do you guys ever feel like you guys can put a girl in her feminine energy? Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Shit. I was just trying to be sweet, trying to be romantic. I was just trying to do things that I got out of my comfort zone.
So do you think that being romantic puts a woman in her feminine energy?
You'll see. You'll bring out a side of both of yourselves that you probably didn't know. But yeah, I definitely will. She'll want to be in that state more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if she wasn't like that before, she'll definitely want to be like that more often.
What about you?
if I put, like, I don't even believe in a concept of putting. I feel like you gotta be a feminine woman. I feel like that already is just who you naturally are supposed to be. You know, I don't think you're supposed to fluctuate from masculine to feminine. You're just that person. And if you don't like the nigga that you're with, then you just don't like him or you don't respect him, and you probably shouldn't be over there. But I don't think your femininity should fluctuate depending on his behavior. I think you remain as your constant self. So if a woman is behaving in a feminine manner around me, I believe that she's already that kind of woman, and maybe she's just comfortable around me, so she's being herself. If a woman just starts acting all tough and whatever, like, that's not my fucking behavior, bitch. I didn't make you act like that. That was you.
No, I agree. I think that it's a little bit subjective only because I think that women become more masculine when they're operating out of survival. So if you grew up in an environment where you had to survive the majority of the time, you might not inherently be feminine, but now it's muscle memory to be masculine. And I'm speaking from my own anecdotal experience. As a child, very, very shy, very demure, very don't even look at me too hard because I'll cry. But then just growing up and being in the environment where I didn't have men to protect me and I had to become more volatile and more masculine, I do experience times where there are men who do put me in my feminine energy by the things that they do.
I'll say that definitely a man could make a woman act more feminine, behave more feminine, but in terms of the question, like a man is supposed to, I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
I don't think so either.
I think you're supposed to show up feminine, I'm supposed to show up masculine, and then we complement each other. I don't think you act like a dude until I do or say the right things to you. I just think that doesn't make much sense.
So I think, for example, it's like I open my own doors all the time, right? I'm not used to men opening doors for me.
Valid.
You get what I'm saying? So then in that, and this is a random example, but like, because I'm not used to it, it might be, you might in that case need to put me in my feminine energy where you're opening doors for me and you tell me don't open doors.
I had to start doing that.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's just not me. Like when my brothers are coming through, they're not saying, yo, Claire, hold on a second. It's just you open the door. Like I hop out the car and I just, you know what I mean? So I think it depends. I could see where people might be like, yeah, you do need to put a girl in her feminine energy just because it's muscle memory. But I think overall, I do agree with you. You're not supposed to do that. Like I do think that as a man, you're supposed to lead. I'm not supposed to.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
How many more you have left?
Let me see. We got 1, 2. All right, next one. He's not a stepfather. He's the father that stepped up.
Oh, Jesus.
That's funny.
Wet.
True or false?
Fuck, I'm going true. Going true, bro.
True.
I'm going to say true.
True.
Everybody's saying true.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying that shit. like, I don't know. You're just a stepfather. The father that stepped up, I just feel like it's a dramatic
Sounds better
thing.
than you.
It just,
Yeah,
yo,
you
it's
just
more,
making
right?
it sound all glorified and shit. Like, yo, bro, he just the nigga that's there.
So he's Russell Wilson?
I seen a super wholesome post about a youth just appreciating his white stepdad. It was a black youth appreciating his white stepdad. And I'm like, yo, fam, it's sick when, like, you know, like
Bro,
people
tear
need
to your
love,
eye.
you know what I'm trying? You know, people need love. And if, like, you know, obviously the youth fucking has his own complexes and abandonment issues from his or our birth father. And if another man stepped up, loved your mom so much that she, you know, you bestowed some of that love on you and that is actually like a wholesome, genuine link up, yo, I rate that.
I think it depends. I think that statement should only be used when the dad is a deadbeat. When the dad is not there.
He's not present.
In the context, he's not there. In the context, he's not there.
Outside of that, when your dad is there,
Clearly
don't do
he's
that
a
to your
deadbeat.
pops.
No, I
Don't
get
do that
it,
to your
yeah.
pops.
I get
Well,
it, yeah.
he's not the. Yes, your stepdad.
Yeah, I would
Don't
agree
do
with that. Like, you still have a dad, bro. Like, this guy's blessed.
But if you got
He's
a
there.
bad-
He's
But you
super
have a
blessed.
dad.
Yeah, but yeah,
He's actually your
to say
dad.
that
You know
he's
what
the
I'm
dad that stepped up. You're trying to say that my dad never it wasn't
And then
there.
Jack, but if he didn't check for you, he didn't check for you.
Yeah.
That's different. That's why I said if it's a deadbeat thing, then go on with it.
No, for sure.
But if your dad's there, put some respect on your fucking dad's name, bro.
No, for true.
All right, last one. A woman's body count does not matter.
It very much matters.
True or false?
False.
Oh, it does not matter?
Does
True.
not matter.
True.
True.
False.
False.
All right, we got one true.
I know. I'm going to be the stickler. I'm going to sit here and say it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you can have women or people in general who have low body counts, who have terrible character, and who have no morals and principles.
Sure. But
That's
I know.
where it is for me. Because at the end of the day, you can smash down the place, but are you ambitious? Are you honest? Are you
You're quick to make.
I'm gonna lie. After you smash down the place,
yeah, all those other.
I don't care about those other characteristics. They matter so much less.
No, but
She got the ambition.
I'm gonna ask why. I'm gonna ask why does that matter? Why would you like if you have
it
to
doesn't
choose,
matter.
I'm gonna ask
Good
you.
fucking answer.
You know what? Yeah, I heard.
Well, right to the point. Like,
I'm gonna ask, like, if you had to choose between a woman with a low body count but who's slimy, who will set you up, backdoor you, steal from you, all these things, right?
I don't like you playing this type of would you rather games.
I don't even know why.
Where both the outcomes
why she
are
moving
terrible.
like that with such a low body.
A little bit. See what I'm saying? I got like a redemption in my things.
Versus a woman who does have a good body count but is loyal, who is
But like,
honest.
how good is good?
What do you mean?
Like a lot of
You said
niggas
a
still
good
linger.
body. You even say high. You
a,
said good.
A good body
She's
count.
good.
I'm
like
good.
a good
A
amount of
healthy
niggas.
amount.
A healthy.
You have to say good twice.
Healthy.
Yeah.
She
You know
almost
what I'm saying?
reached.
But
She almost reached triple digits. Fam.
Hey,
she's
but
a connoisseur, eh?
She's honest. She's caring. She's ambitious.
She's experienced.
She's
Seasoned veteran.
Knows how to do the bubbles with you.
She knows how to treat people.
You know what I'm saying? She treats people good. Which one would you rather?
I prefer my girl treat less people good.
Yeah. I don't want either woman, but I'll pick the first one still. Like, cause
You want to go with the low body count, but she's slimy and she'll backdoor you?
Oh,
I don't want either one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So would you rather?
Okay, if I had to choose, so one's gonna slime me and backdoor me. That's just unsafe.
That's just unsafe.
I'll just pick the one who's
pick the
fucking
happy one?
everybody.
Yeah, just
Like,
pick the happy
No,
one.
not who has.
Just put some pants on your woman and when you leave the house.
yeah, I don't know. A woman's body count still matters. You can have good character
also-
and
yeah.
all that, but it's also like, yo, as a man, we like the idea of exclusivity. You know what I mean? It's kind of why like a nigga might buy a Benz or a nice watch. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people can attain these things, but look at me with the thing that not a lot of niggas can have. Can't say that about my bitch. She fucked everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, just lost all of that shit.
I will say that I think that shit, like niggas who are like that are very corny. Like if you sit here and you get an AP solely because a lot of people can't get an AP, I think you're a cornball.
No, but that's part of the prestige for anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Having something that's highly sought after, but not easy to achieve, whether that's a watch, whether that's even a title, like I won something, I got an award, I got something. It's important because not many were able to get this.
Yeah,
I can't say that about my
awards,
woman
it's
that's fucking everybody.
Different. I'm gonna say awards are a little bit different, but when it comes to like mundane things like vehicles, jewelry, clothing, I think that if you are solely buying something, not because you really like it, but because the mandem can't get it, I think you're a cornball. But that's just me. I don't like. I will never want a Lamborghini Gallardo because I think they're fucking ugly. I don't give a shit if there's 50 of them on the
if that's your only reason for wanting something, then yeah, I would agree with you.
No,
but if that's a contributing factor, like I really like this thing, and
it's a plus. Okay, cool.
I'm one of very few with it.
But imagine you find a woman who is everything that you want, except for the fact that she's ran through everything that you want. I just
don't want you. I don't want the used Benz. I don't want the used Lamborghini. You know.
Yeah. Any more questions, or that wraps it?
Yeah, about wraps up the true or false.
Does anybody have any final sentiments to leave with our audience before we wrap up? Across the board, Mitch,
your past matters.
Cuz.
Oh man,
what did we talk about? A lot. So much. Come back to me.
You look over it.
It's been a long day. Lewin, what can people expect from you from the upcoming future?
Just more of the same.
I got you. Claire, any final sentiments or questions for our panel? Madam, anybody?
No, I don't want to be mixed. I know you want to leave, so I'm just going to leave it right there.
No, you're good. You're good. That being said, I think people should take accountability for what decisions they make. I also think that if you're going to judge it, do the best you can. As long as you're waking up and working hard every morning and putting in that work, like honestly, and you know you're trying your best, you're all right still.
Be the best man you can be.
That's all that's all you could do, fam.
Emphasis on the man.
That's what I'm saying.
With that being said, it's your boy X, RPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on all platforms.
Mr. Lewin on all platforms.
And it's your favorite fucking everything, Empress Claire.
And we're on Common Sense. Make sure you like, subscribe, tap that bell at the top for notification every time we drop, and tune in next time for next week. We have a special guest coming in next week as well, guys. Peace. We out of here.
Insane
We're out.
podcast.